Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the No Skill Podcast. Hello, everybody. As per usual, I am your host. I am Jay. To my left is Dravo.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to a very exciting podcast. I'm really looking forward to this. How about you guys?
Big Red over there. That's Commando.
Hello, folks.
And Tiny Green
Come on,
is Mikey.
keep it short and simple.
Hi, I'm here, and I'm also very excited and looking forward to this. I'm also medicated, so I apologize if my brain does weird things tonight.
I'm medicating
It's
right now.
2026. We're all medicated.
And the voice you just heard, the beautiful man that you see on screen, is our special guest of this evening. It is GuardBro. Say hi to everybody.
Hey, how you guys doing? This is the infamous evil GuardBro. He's a
Okay.
monster.
Dude, this is like the first special guest we've had in a very long time. It feels good to have somebody back on the show with us. Now, you're pointing at me. What do you want?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to point at you.
Right on.
Okay.
What do you
So
want?
Steve
Why you
read
pointing at me?
that.
So let's start. Let's start up easy. GuardBro, tell the folks who you are, what you do.
What I do? So what do I do? Shit. I write. Most of all, I'm a content creator. I suppose you could say now. Some folks call me an influencer. I actually hate that term being attached to me. It feels like a dirty disease. It's on my body. But
Felt that.
I
man.
I wrote a RPG book, a tabletop role playing game book called The Veil Riders. I'm writing 1, 2, 3, 4 book series and currently have a short story being judged by Honey Feed, which should be fun. But I just write stuff. I make audiobooks and I narrate and I voice act when when it comes down to it. So it's about all about that I do. Other side thing I guess that you guys don't know about yet is that I work with my family now in their movie prop shop. So we do props for movies and machine guns, grenades, that kind of thing.
That's awesome.
That sounds awesome.
That is
Oh,
dope.
yeah.
Like yesterday we had 2 directors and 3 producers in our fucking shop talking about 2 new movies coming out. One of them did name drop John Travolta, so that should be kind of fun.
Ooh.
Well, looking.
That
We'll
fool's
look
still
out for
making
that.
movies.
It's a geezer teaser for sure, dude. Like they pulled in some old name and like, "Ooh, it's John Travolta." He's like, "Hello, I'm John Travolta." You know, this like kind of shit.
I'm known for
He's been
Grease,
reduced
based
to a
off of Wild
Pokemon.
Look,
Hogs.
if it's not Wild Hogs 2, I don't want it.
Have you guys
The
ever seen
hell?
Face Off? That's my favorite movie. What Wild Hogs 7? More wild, more
my
hogs.
More wild, more hogs. I love it.
More
Is Kevin
hogs.
James one of the hogs?
It's just them all. It's just a bunch of old
Damn.
men naked, free hogs.
Because I know Mikey has some stuff that he wants to talk to you about, but I just want to kick off.
Okay.
What got you like into writing?
So it all began pre-COVID. So more or less, Nick Beardia, James, my friend, he had these short stories that he wanted to have narrated, and I was like, I could do that, sure, because he wanted a cowboy voice, and we weren't friends at the time. He was just some guy, and I was like, I'll voice your shit, and we became friends over time. But I had this little dinky microphone. I started narrating, and I realized that all these stories just kind of fucking sucked. So I decided to write my own. And in doing that, I started writing these series because I wanted to narrate the story that I wanted to narrate, or write the story that I would prefer to narrate. So I went in and started doing the Veil Rider series, which was the American Isekai. And from there, it kind of branched out, really. A lot of bridges were built, a lot of bridges were burned. I'll say that much. But well, see, brain thing. I should tell your fans. I'm a disabled veteran. I've had 3 traumatic brain injuries, so my brain will just skip like a record on certain words, which is funny because when I'm narrating or voice acting, I don't stutter at all, which is kind of fucking goofy.
Oh, you got the
but,
Ozzy Osbourne thing going?
Yeah, I guess it's one of those things where my brain is so fucking damaged that it's like It's like, well, if you're not trying to be yourself, then I guess I'll just never stutter. It's like, so I tend to, depending on where I am, I'll take an accent that's not mine, so I won't stutter in public. It gets very confusing for some people. What was I saying? Right. So in 2020, it started getting real hot and heavy because COVID came in and everyone's at home. I'm like, oh shit, I can capitalize on this whole writing thing by making audiobooks. So I started doing these audiobooks, and that did well until YouTube kicked me in the teeth because I was too patriotic. My old screenshots had like an American eagle and explosions and shit, and I guess they didn't like that, so I got fucking dicked down by the algorithm. And then around 2022, 2023-ish, my wife cheated on me. So I went hardcore in the books to try and cope. So I literally chained myself to the keyboard, and that's when I came up with the Drop Pod Green series, which is the one that Dravo's edits for me.
Yeah.
I almost spit out my whole beer when you said that sentence just now.
What? Which one?
Just dropping, oh, my wife cheated on me as I'm taking a
Well,
drink.
Well, it's one of those things where the more you own it, the less it hurts, and the less it hurts, the less you want to cry. But it's one of those things where I tend to make a lot of it now because she blamed the book series for her cheating on me. Pretty fun. I was too
What the
busy.
fuck?
Oh my
You didn't
God.
give me any attention. I was like, okay. There's a
Bitch,
whole
I was in the
long
other
story to
room.
that one too.
I'm making money.
We were in the same house. Yeah, exactly. Because her job got shut down because of COVID. So I was working narration, voice acting, writing. I was editing my own shit. And Dravo knows how much time this editing shit stuff takes.
Yeah.
And then I was also working on the airbase selling guns. So I was constantly working. And I guess that wasn't good enough. But it's what it kind of propels the pain every writer needs to create a fun world, I guess. So, I lost a marriage, but I gained the Drop Pod Green series. So who really lost here? We really.
I know I'm enjoying it.
We're just old school
Yeah,
men, right? We just dive into our work and die at 50 and call it a good life.
Yeah.
Just
But
as
also-
God intended, right? Just that's the American dream. You die at 50, half fulfilled, and it's how the world should be, really.
Great Haley
No, I
Cornbread, brother.
was. But this whole Drop Pod Green thing, it's currently the leading one, which actually that book came off of controversy. Did y'all know that at all about Drop Pod Green series?
Oh yeah,
no.
the whole Starbound thing.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah, so I was writing Farron and Remicki, and the whole shindig happened. And in a fit of rage fueled by whiskey and scotch, I started to make the Drop Pod Green series. So
Hell yeah.
it's one of those things where I catch a lot of sight lines in Drop Pod Green. You got the military stuff, you got the sci-fi, but also a shitload of furries who are like, "Hey, that's pretty cool." And they come walking
Yeah.
in, which is
Put your
cause-
hand down. Put your hand down.
But it's kind of a fair, like it's kind of fun watching all the fans mingle in the Discord because you got guys who hate furries, and you got furries who hate what they like, but they both like Drop Pod Green, and they like coexist on like the 30th parallel in this fucking Discord. It's pretty funny.
It is a wild Discord to be in, by the way. Like that is an interesting crowd of folks, man.
You're in the new one, right? The book
I'm
one?
there.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, the old one, I was like, I gotta get out of here. It's fucking
That was weird.
chaos.
That was like
Yeah.
a Thunderdome of autism. I'm not gonna lie.
It really was. It was a place where dreams went to die and autism grew and like a fungus. I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. And
So
thankfully, the new
Discord
one.
that is the old one?
What?
Do what?
The Discord that I made is the old one?
Well,
shit.
like the
No,
Valhalla
you never
one.
check notifications, like ever.
Never.
That's the new
Because I
one.
just because I just got a notification. I was just like, "What the hell is this already?" Okay.
He
Oh
won't see
my
that
God, what
notification
is it?
for 48 business hours.
I was about to say it's just the fact that with how hectic and often that Discord was going off, my phone was just constantly dinging, and I'm like, "Dude, no, but does nobody sleep in this server?"
In all fairness,
Ah.
I also have a group chat that just doesn't stop, so I muted the shit out of that one. You
I know which group chat
I'm
that
talking
is.
about, too.
Yeah, we can't say that group chat on stream.
We can't talk
I-
about that one like ever in public.
I am muting Thug Central Shaker. I can't do it anymore. I can't. Thug Shaker Central. That name is locked in my brain forever now. I have immense.
Thug-
I have immense immense memory problems that will never leave. Because the fact that it was a Discord called that they were leaking military secrets to get back at War Thunder. Really, like actually, Abrams has this, and or
I
whatever the hell it
forgot
was.
about that. Yeah, they were leaking tank
Yeah.
schematics and then all kinds of other fucking secret documents on aircraft.
to make the game more realistic. Yeah, like that. Like they have the right spirit, but they're kind of fucking stupid. Like, this aircraft is not appropriate. I gotta fix this.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why
man.
fucking Russian Badger at the head of all of his War Thunder videos, he was just like, "Don't tell me government secrets. I don't want to know them. I'm just here to play the game."
That guy had a baby. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
I know.
I still
I was
forget
still
that
getting
he's
over
a
the fact
dad
that he had a
now.
wife.
For a long time, we were like, wait, this guy's married?
Wait a minute. Russian Badger fucks? No, can't be
What?
true. No.
This
Yeah,
can't be
the
real.
first time I heard him say, the first time I ever heard him say "my wife," I was like, "You're what? Who did you kidnap?"
Excuse you?
Is she
You
inflatable?
have
What
one
the
now?
fuck?
Last
When'd you
video, there
order
was
her?
no wife. All of a sudden, she magically exists. Sounds made up.
And she's pregnant?
Imagine
Huh?
being that girl like a year in. He's like, "Hey, babe, I gotta explain something to you. I'm a YouTuber." Okay, no, you don't understand. He's like, "Gotta show her like all his like catalog of videos of all his friends doing goofy." What the fuck?
Yeah, we call this group CTE because once you're done watching our videos, you're gonna have it.
Oh, I thought it was
That
because we
man
all
bought
had
an
it.
entire mocap suit, man. It's crazy.
Dedication, though, and I fucking admire it. Also, straight out the front, just because I didn't get a chance to say it before. Thank you so much for your service. Being in the
Oh, yeah,
military,
no problem.
you got to be built different. You got to be built very different.
Know
Definitely
about that? My brother was in the
built-
military, and he's built dumb.
Mm-hmm.
That means he's perfect for the military. Perfect.
Straight to the
No idea
Marines.
He listens
he's
to these.
being rude.
I just remembered he listened to these podcasts too. I'm gonna have to deal with that later.
He's gonna fuck you up.
How could you say
not gonna-
that about
He doesn't have
me?
the money to fly to California to fuck me up.
I mean, we're family.
You hurt my feelings on your podcast, and I'm telling Mom.
In all fairness, he is the older brother between the two, and he probably would beat me up.
Yeah, I've seen it happen.
I was there. I was throwing down ones on
But
it.
No, guard, you don't
old now,
understand.
so I have
I come
a
into the
full
house and he's got this full in a headlock, and then he's got the dog in a leg lock, and they're just all death rolling like fucking gators on the ground, and the whole family's just watching. And you think, oh, they're like
Yeah.
10, 12. They were like 22 and up. This wasn't like
Bruh,
little
it used to be
kids.
like bad when we were 10 and 12. Like my sister would get on it too, and it would be a full on sibling brawl.
The question is,
I am dirty when I was
where does the dog get involved in this? Why was the dog in a fucking lock?
Oh, if you
Why
come
wouldn't
and
the
handle
dog
his
be involved? It's a sibling
hand on
fight.
business.
Yeah. My dog says woof woof, bitch.
All right,
I bet he
so
wouldn't do
we're
that to
gonna
my
take
new
it
dog.
I wouldn't do that to your new dog. She don't like us darker complected people. She's scary.
It's just some fucking random dude in a fucking pup mask. My new dog. That's a full grown ass man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's
God.
he's just in a mascot costume as a big ass dog. My new dog. My fitness consigliere also.
motherfucker. What the fuck? I went to there's a local furry con in town. I was like, I'll just go look at it, see how it's going. That was some of the weirdest shit, dude. Like, I
I'll
was not
just
prepared
go
for seeing that
look
shit
at it.
live.
You're so full of shit.
No, it was literally like a human safari. I was like, okay, I'll pop in, take a look around, see how it goes. I kind of like lead in like this, and there were like 4 guys that had like Chris Chan cosplays playing pool. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh no!
Like,
No fucking way. People were
it
cosplaying
was
Chris Chan at
about-
our last con.
oh, were they? Yeah. So these guys, like 4 guys, like the striped shirt, the medallion, and they were like 4 or 5 of them all playing pool, while this like gal in a small like husky fursuit looked on, and terror is great. Like, what the fuck? Like, somehow, despite being a quarter the size of usual cons, there's 10 times more chaos at this little furry con in Norman. There was like an inflatable pool room that was very dark, and I was like, I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in there.
Should
bro.
go in there.
There's no lights. There's no lights. It's like,
A good rule to live by.
Off these
If there's
strange
an
noises.
inflatable room at a furry-con, don't go in there.
Why are
Like,
these
there's
Fun
seats
no-
so
fact.
sticky?
Oh shit! I'm not going to a furry con. So that
well,
would
our
be an
boy
issue.
did, and he's now
Who?
like scarred for life. One of the Safe Progress boys got tricked into
Oh,
going
yeah, I
to the
already know
ballroom in the basement of the furry con, and there were balls for sure.
The
I already
ballroom in
think
the
I know which one it
basement, bro.
Guard, I'm not kidding. All right, so long story short, we're friends with the three
I wanna go to the
craziest,
ballroom.
wildest furries you've ever met, and we haven't seen them in like a decade. And one of them comes out the woodworks and tells our buddy, "Hey, we're going to a furry convention. Come by, hang out, we'll have some beers. It'll be fine." He goes. Everybody leaves. It's just the two of them, and she's like, "Oh, hey, we're going to a party." And they go into the basement of the hotel where there's a massive ballroom, and it is just like a 250 person orgy. And this fool looks into the room, fills his whole beer,
What?
turns around, walks
Oh,
out,
no.
and runs to his car. He ran like 3 miles back to his car.
Oh my god.
Oh,
See,
hell.
That could be any one of two people. Now I think about it, because both of them would react like that.
I think, yeah, they would
Oh,
probably
get out of here. Fucking runs out of there.
Scooby Doo runs out of that bitch.
That's where the golden
Dravo.
That's why the golden rule, especially for me, it's like if you are trying to invite me to any room in the basement, unless it's for Fight Club, I'm not going anywhere near anybody's basement.
Just keep your socks and
Fight
shoes
Club?
on.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Don't
And
want
bring
your,
something heavy
don't
in
want to
case
walk
you need to
out
swing
there
it.
all with sticky feet.
Oh, fucking gross.
Why is it always furry cons, man? It's always furry cons. It's never like an anime con with this ball. It's always like the furry con ball basement.
You know,
Yeah,
I bet it's still like better than a swingers convention.
Oh my
Swingers
god.
conventions aren't that bad. I've been.
There are there are conventions
Enlighten
for that.
us, DJ.
Yeah, please
so
do
for
tell.
context, so for
What the hell the
context, I have two friends. I have two friends that are swingers. They've let it be known, and I won't delve into how I also know that aspect. But they invited me out to this convention. I hear convention as
Bet
an
they
anime fan.
fucking
I'm
did.
thinking, cool. We're gonna go look at Japanese cartoons. No, it's just the entire hallway of debauchery for an entire weekend. I was just like, what are we doing here? And then my buddy, we'll call him David. David goes, well, we're here to skulk out any potential prospects. And I'm like, what do you mean prospects? People that we want to have fun with. I'm like,
What?
y'all are just. So we're here to check people out for an entire weekend? Yeah, and then if we're lucky, we can get them back to the room.
What's this wee
my-
shit?
My first thought is, what are their panels about? Like,
Etiquette? I don't know.
I would love it if a swingers convention did a speed dating panel.
They do have that,
that'd be
actually.
wild.
Yeah,
It is
that
their
seems like
variation
totally
of
par
speed
for the
dating.
course.
Yeah, they have their
Speed
variation
boning
of speed
panel.
dating where you basically say your likes and interests, basically your kinks and what your turnoffs are. And if you guys match, you guys can just get up and walk away right then and there. No questions asked.
Damn, no bullshit.
Yeah. I looked at my buddy Lamar and I was just like, let me know when y'all are done. I'm going to the arcade later.
I'm gonna go
Nerd.
anywhere but here. Walked away slowly.
Didn't one
I'm
of us
playing
say
Time
something about
Crisis. They're
swingers
playing Leisure
conventions in
Suit
Reno?
Larry. Let them live.
Was that Mando?
Didn't one of us make fun of a whole bunch of people in the Reno place when we went about swingers conventions and whatnot?
No,
First you
our
did
buddy
the,
was
like,
hella
sex
baked,
party.
and he walked up. It was a business convention. It was a hotel hosting a massive, like,
Oh,
Fortune 500 business convention. And our buddy's hella baked, and he walks up to this crowd of attendees and goes, "Hey, can you guys find the orgy? I went to get the condoms, and now I can't find what room it's in." And he's doing this to all these people in suits, ties, like really well-off folks. Just, hey,
also-
you guys see the orgy?
I take partial responsibility because I had taken a foot-long joint with me, and that's not a metaphor. I took 3 of them, actually, not just one.
A foot long joint.
Yeah, foot-long
$5
joint. Yeah, the mega joint.
rollers.
Man, that was a great weekend. I don't remember it, but it's a great weekend. Have you guys seen my
It was a
pants?
great weekend.
Where's all these
This
bags
guy
of
wouldn't do an
Cheetos
escape
come
room
from?
with us for whatever
Yeah, because
reason.
I was gonna panic. You're gonna put me through that and then be like, "Hey, do you want to get locked in a room?" No, I fucking don't, my guy. I'm having a fucking panic attack.
Yeah. We're gonna do
No.
that next time too. Yes.
We can do it next time. That's fine. No, none of us are gonna be doing that shit, so we'll be all right.
Moving forward,
Shitty.
Mikey, I know there are some things you wanted to talk about with Guard.
Oh yeah, hold up. I have. Oh damn it! I dropped it.
Yeah, get your schizophrenic note.
Yeah, get your fucking chicken scratch of notes. Your
Yeah, I've
hieroglyphic
got sticky notes that
right
look like a
down.
crazy person wrote them, and because I scribbled them in the back of a van at work.
It's like a horror movie where you go into an asylum and it's one of those like cushioned rooms and it's just scribbles everywhere.
Yeah, that's realistically what my notepads do look like. All right, so not this one, not this one.
What do you got?
See what I said?
I have 3. All right, so it's just multiple pages of the same 3 notes. Anyways, so
word
this
over
one's
and
kind
over
of
again.
funny. Yeah, it's just don't forget.
Drop out green,
All
drop
right.
out green, drop cut.
We're gonna take a step back here.
Shit.
Jeez,
Sorry.
behave over there. Yeah, we're gonna take a step back here. So, Downrange Podcast 3 years ago, the episode of Freeman and Not
Oh,
Furries and
yeah.
Am I Cringe? Timestamp 48 minutes 0 seconds to 50 minutes 36 seconds.
What the fuck?
Guard goes on a what if tangent about if intelligent alien space fox Dommy mommies roll in. Where would a air quote normal guy and furry hater draw the line? Because they're sexy and quote probably worth it. And then Freeman jumps in to continue this rant for several more minutes. 2 years later, Drop Pod Green mysteriously starts out of nowhere.
Oh my god.
Is
the
this
connection.
a coincidence? Question mark.
Oh my guys, like the lights are low, it's a huge crazy board. It's like, it's all making sense, son of a bitch. It's all making sense. There's red cord everywhere. Of course, it's fucking brilliant. So he said 21 minutes, 6 seconds. GuardBro.
This dude wrote down timestamps and everything.
He
Go
went down
on,
the
check it. It'll
conspiracy
come
rabbit
out.
hole.
Oh
start
my
with
god.
conspiracy. So starting off with Freeman and Ramicki, I decided to do a sci-fi story. Whether it's Drop Pod Green or Freeman and Ramicki, my first ever sci-fi game that I really enjoyed and that didn't scare the absolute shit out of me was Star Fox. And that was on the N64. So like I was like,
yeah.
so I love Star Fox. The fan base got a bit off kilter in the early 2000s/2010s, but
Yeah, fucking did. That's for sure.
but I figured it'd be fun doing like a fun like nod towards Star Fox. However, I didn't completely think that thought through when I created Riddy, and unfortunately, like the thing is, like I was kind of like just like, oh, dude, everything's fine, but like I didn't realize just what a bad choice I made until Inter popped into the category there, and now there's like, and the thing is though, I'm already so far in deep, I can't like retract it because I look like a coward. Like, oh, I might as well just own it, you know.
Gotta double down.
Got to double down, and unfortunately, like between Drop Pod Green and my Knowles and the Veil Riders, it appears I'll never shake the allegations, to say the least. Because these are my Knowles in the Veil Rider series. I went for a more lupine knoll than a hyena knoll. So unfortunately, you know, because I don't see anything wrong with this, but the internet's going to internet. And do I kind of lead into it? Yeah, sort of, kind of. You know, with Drop Pod Green, I figured might as well just go full with it. You know, just might as well do it. And you know, even then, things are still going pretty good. Kotit or Kotit, she's one of the artists I pay for art, and she's doing her first lewd piece this month. So well, lewd-ish. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, from behind
slope.
picture. It is, but I need money.
Furry porn and a VTuber, and that's your life.
You blink and you miss it, and bam, you're a Fox girl getting railed on VR chats. It's horrible.
I was thinking more
Watch
Snooki the
yourself,
raccoon, but
DJ.
whatever.
Watch yourself over there, bud.
But the hope is, I mean, the actual hope is that I can kind of bridge this whole furry normie thing, but it's providing a proper like sci-fi setting where, yes, there are space aliens that have animal features, but it's not like furry, not fully furrified. There's no like Murray Purry shit going on. It's an actual war story. There's actual lore to it. Folks seem to be picking up on that. At least I hope they are. And you know, it's fun to do tongue in cheek sometimes. It is quite fun.
Mhm.
But like they're the Kojin. They have the 4 arms. They're like a space mask race. There's a space elves. You got space bats. You know, that kind of shit. So it's just kind of a nod towards all the fun things we've always had through sci-fi. Like for XCOM guys, I put in the yellow Gara. Those are the guys with the huge Cobra hoods for aliens. Because
Yeah.
you know,
Yep.
it's one of those memes, and sometimes you just want to embrace a meme. You know, like, you
I'm
know what? Here,
still-
have your
I'm
snitties.
looking forward to seeing Scalathea art.
Yeah, I
You
have 2 pieces
fucking
in the work
nerd.
right now.
What?
So right now I have 1 Scalathea piece being drawn by Mocha Morning, who drew the latest Riddy and Tilia piece, and she's gonna probably smash the fuck out of this. And then I have another gal who I'm like months out on her fucking waiting list, which is kind of sucked. But she's doing also another Scalathea piece, and but they're both going to be Miss Law. So
Ooh.
they'll be our first 2 Scalathea pieces. Because once I have a good reference for other artists, I'll get more art out faster. But that requires going to professionals and getting fucking diddled by their commission prices to get that proper reference up.
You're building a foundation.
It is, and you know, and I'm so glad these are all tax deductible because holy shit, like furry artists are not fucking cheap.
No,
Like, I was not prepared.
no, they're not.
I figured these guys should be affordable, right? They're only furries. Like, oh my god, and like, well,
They're
it'd be about
only furries
$400.
like their clients aren't NASA, the CIA,
There's
and
a
the
reason
NSA.
why the suspiciously rich furry is a thing. They're probably
Yeah,
It's kind
they're
of laughing
pilots.
because
high in society or
Because-
NSFW artists.
yeah, because getting like fancy stuff done for like Veil Riders super cheap, like $60, $50 for a drawing. Fucking baseline 100. I was like, fucking furries. These guys are
Yeah.
fucking kicking me.
Now
Right.
feel the pain.
Those are your people, Brandon.
Feel the pain. I
Those
have
are
to
your
deal
people.
with it. That's why I look for discounts.
But it's
Man,
also like good quality work, though. Like that's why I appreciate it.
I mean, did you see
Yeah, it
the
is, and,
last
like,
one I shared with you guys in the chat? That was $30, and it was fucking pristine.
$30. Thing is, and this actually is kind of a business thing. But if you can find someone who's just starting out and is good, you gotta get in there fast while they're still low in price. You go,
Oh yeah,
this guy's really good, but only 100 followers. He's not AI. I gotta cash in while I can.
gotta get
You
in
gotta
while
dive in
getting's
there.
good, because once he gets that audience, they're like, "Holy crap, I can charge more."
What's
And
your
then-
new
and-
bio?
Well, that, and then they know their worth, and it gets more expensive. Like, oh,
Yeah,
it's just
God,
a
you
Oh,
sound
you
like my
realize your
manager.
value?
Ah,
Oh.
crap. Knowing your worth. What a fucking shame.
So basically, long story short, you find an artist who's brand new, get in there while they're nubile and don't have self-esteem. yet,
Get in
audience.
the artist while you can.
Are you trying to
You
are you
see-
trying to shill us? Because that's us. We
You
don't
see,
even
first
fucking
like
hate.
fat girls, right? You go on the ground floor before they improve. They're more receptive.
Sir, this is
Tortas,
California. We
bro.
call them tortas here.
Yeah, I was just saying. We call them
Tortas?
tortas out here, bro.
What the-
These
Tortas,
tortas size.
bro. Those are good sandwiches.
Well, say yeah, a towards a sandwich, right?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
stuffed sandwich.
A stuffed
Yeah,
sandwich.
go around
they
calling
walk.
girls
They're built like a fucking sandwich. A big
You
one.
can't go around calling girls a sandwich. They ain't right.
That's a thing here, bro.
Ain't
There-
wrong.
Some people call the clubs butcher shops in Spanish because there's a whole lot of meat
That
hanging
is
out.
bleak.
Like the culture here is not a
That's
good
fucking
one.
bleak, dude.
Look,
See, but
you know what?
tortas
I can't even
too.
say nothing. Like I used to work salsa night and bachata night. It's true.
It's true.
It's
He's
true.
seen it. He's seen
See,
it.
but like But like, and you like the Spanish speakers can agree to this. Torto's cute. It's gordo, where it's just like, okay, now you're just being mean to me.
Not
Gordo's
gordo.
just calling me fat.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, true.
Just call him out.
they're not.
Gordos.
They're not cute.
Man, you fat as hell.
Man, you built like a fridge.
I'll be
Man,
Like the
girl, you
freezer I
built like a
leave in the
fucking dishwasher.
garage.
Goddamn.
You look like a Roblox.
An effort to keep us away from being canceled for fat shaming. I did have another question.
It's not fat shaming.
It's
I don't
just
have
the
what it
universal-
is, but it's
Accepting
not
that
that.
they're fat. They did it.
Don't know how to elaborate, but it's definitely not that.
It's definitely
sake.
not that. Move on.
Okay. Question number 2.
I said
Last
move
time we
on.
all, yeah, seriously. Last time we all hung out, we talked about VR and the implications of people being less and less social and technology being weird. What I did notice
Oh,
is
okay, yeah.
you specifically brought up hanging out in the mall and that being part of the culture and going out and like interacting with people and being a big part of like the 80s, 90s, early 2000s childhood. We
Yeah.
keep having these really dope mall episodes of Drop Pod Green. Is that something like that really resonated you when you were young, or is it just a fun
Dude,
setting you enjoy playing with?
I hunger for like the malls of old. Like it sounds kind of cringe probably, but I literally I have a spiritual yearning for a full mall with people in it, with like arcades, like the mall in Woodland Hills
Yeah.
over in Tulsa. They had a
Ooh.
game store in it, for God's sakes, like card games and shit. It used to be
Mhm.
where your friends, like me, I worked as a waiter in like fucking junior high. Like from the age of 16, I was a waiter. We're working in a steakhouse called Lone Star. Like I worked so young, I couldn't run my own alcohol. I had to get an older lady to run the fucking beers for me. And so I had money, and I want to go to the mall with my friends and hang out at the mall and do shit. But nowadays,
Mhm.
like, of course, you know, being divorced, getting back in the dating scene is just as fucking bleak because everything is online. And for fun, I'll go to these like speed dating things, and it's so people are so fucking awkward. Like they're just built different. Like they're like,
Yeah.
well, so what do you do? I'm like, really? You know, like, so I'll ask like
How's the
outlandish
weather,
questions,
dickhead?
like, what's your I'll be like, well, like we'll sit down. I'll go like, what's your shoe size? Just a fucking snap him out of it. But the
Are you
mall though,
also kind
like
of bleeding?
in do you like anime? So the mall scenes are me trying to tap back into the feelings of my childhood and trying to give people a taste of it. Because there's like a lot of my readers, some of them are readers and watchers. Some are only like 18 years old or even like 17. I think the youngest is 15 is like 15 years old. I said, hey, don't read my shit.
Yeah,
I get
get
it
the fuck
on
outta here.
Twitter. I'm a huge fan. Like, oh, cool. Yeah, you know, these books are really cool. Like, even though I'm only 15, I said, halt. Don't read my shit. Like, go away. But
Tell your parents you're grounded.
Wait another
I'm
3 years.
calling your fucking parents. But like one of those things where a lot of people never got to experience like the mall troll. Like used to be if you're bored, you troll the mall for a bit, but now like malls
yeah.
are dying and yada yada.
Oh yeah.
So more or less, I think what would my favorite mall look like? Right, will be so basically if my favorite mall would be like a military mall of America. Right, there's a shit inside there to
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
like because like doing airborne training, you see guys use those big old drop towers. I always wonder myself like, what would it be like if you had those for kids, like a little mini drop tower, and they fall into a giant ball pit? Like that'd be really cool as shit, right? So I
Oh,
wanted,
heck yeah.
you know, so it may sound dumb, but like if you all actually read or watch Drop Pod Green, you realize I'm seeding in 90s culture and 80s culture everywhere, and I'm trying to
Oh
kind
yeah,
of
the
like show
Slipknot T-shirt
like,
didn't give it away.
Oh yeah.
well, you know, and other things as well.
Love
But
that character,
I'm
by
trying
the
to
way.
seed in like what if humanity went, you know, realized that let's use the good old days again. So they go in and they start seeding in the prime golden pieces of human culture, which would be like, you know, 70s, 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. So I'm trying to think of like this mall thing, this mall built around the principles of human culture. That's why I kind of make a joke about. and then aliens finding it and they go, "What the fuck is this?" Because basically malls were a cultural center for a long time. Like you went to the mall because it was a cultural center. You had your bookstores, you had your clothing stores, you had everything there that helped facilitate the growth of culture. You had your meeting spots, you had the fountain, you had multiple fountains. You go like, what do you want, the North Fountain or the South Fountain? Like, and also in Woodland Hills, they had a giant ass fucking carousel in there and shit. So it was a literal cultural center. If you want to go find a good gift for Christmas, you go to the mall. Want to find a birthday gift, you go to the mall. You want to find a dildo, you go to Spencer's at the mall. It's where you went to go buy things.
Yeah.
Yep. True enough.
And this is one of those things where like everyone saw their first, fucking what's the term for it? First naughty thing in Spencer's, where at the mall you walk in, look around, oh my god, there's titty shot glasses. It's kind of like your first cultural awakening. You go to Hot Topic and there's fucking goth chicks wearing trip pants. You're like, what the fuck? I'm having a social awakening. It's just where you went because everyone went there. And unfortunately, like the modern malls, they're all kind of fucking dying. Even Mall of America, I went to go see that one when I was in Michigan, and even that massive mall is on fucking life support. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Like me, I do. So like I do love malls. I kind of show my ode to the love of malls via Drop Pod Green because in Emily Braun's, all the malls are fucking exploded and shit, or fucking drowned out, or they can't facilitate having the stock for it. Or in Bell Riders, there are no fucking malls because we're in a giant war at a fantasy setting. So I kind of take advantage of it while I can, because in my mind, I think every alien would want to hear about the mall because it's just this huge fucking place where humans stack shops on shops and they go and shop. And also, if you notice, the Moose, which is the battleship that Riddy's forces kind of revolve around, is also a giant fucking mall. When you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of with the shopping and social area, and
Yeah.
I think if we're just playing hypothetical psychologist, if a species were to face something like a near mass genocide, we would definitely get back to our roots of being much more social. There would be less online
exactly.
interaction. Everyone would want to see each other more. And like maybe I'm not trying to say that might happen in real world. The place is kind of crazy at the moment, but maybe we'll get back to there someday because our mall is dead and gone. I got in on the last day and it was the most depressing thing ever to watch that bitch close, man. It sucked.
Man, that did suck, bro. We used to have a full-on Midway arcade in our mall growing up.
Yeah,
Man. We had
a Midway
Radio
branded
Shack.
arcade.
Yeah, we had Radio Shack. We had a Target. We had all sorts of shit in there. What else?
Oh,
Well, they
dude,
did like
the-
music and fundraisers and shit.
Yeah,
the mall
everything
Target
used to happen there.
peak. Absolutely.
The mall Target was fucking
And
peak, dude.
Yeah,
bro, it
dude.
was peak, dude. Like you
JCPenney's.
go like, I went to the mall, better grab some groceries on the way out, and you go out there. Like, remember in malls used to sell guns? Like I remember the mall in
And Walmart.
Wichita had.
Yeah, I was gonna say I remember Walmart selling firearms.
They still do
Yeah.
at mine.
But like the mall, yeah,
That's
but the
Nebraska
mall
for
in
you, for
Shields,
sure.
the mall Wichita got a Shields in, which is a huge sporting goods store. They have a whole floor of guns. I was like, finally, my zombie career can come, because you go huge zombie apocalypse, pretty good. You go to the mall because there's guns and food there. Like just and when you think about it, an entire game was made around the concept of
Dead Rising.
Yeah,
One
Dead
of the
Rising.
greatest games of all time.
I covered wars,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
but I don't know. But like there, going all the way back to the question, like I think that we're losing the mall, like this huge social contact point where humans would go and hang out and see other humans. You go to the mall just to people watch. So in my setting, it's more or less and you are right. They did face near extinction. So they're going back to their roots of being sociable and talking to people, because like you have to go in and try and stay social, because your species almost got eradicated. So you go out, you go to the mall, and and there are certain things I haven't touched on yet in the setting, like the dissolution of mega stores. So like there aren't any more Walmarts in the setting anymore, because they want to spread things out and then bring them back into certain locations where it's more sociable, because there's more places to go and do stuff. That's it's more of a go see women and touch grass kind of thing, or go see boys in real life, because the human race is still like, recovering from a mass extinction event, and then a war, and then soon be another war coming on the horizon. It's like, you guys need to go out and see people make babies, go shoot, that kind of thing. Which, if we had the
Go make
balls to,
future soldiers.
if we had the balls, we do it now, right? Like, hey, like, you would think by now single folks would have to wear armbands, like single, and like a symbol next to it or some shit, like, because
That'd fucking help.
yeah, because
Just
right
saying,
now
you're not wrong.
because you're looking around like, is she single? Is she single? I don't see her ring. Does she care? Because it's just so many more social hurdles now. Because if you fuck up, you talk to a girl who one can talk to you. You're fucking tarred and feathered online, or here's a TikTok with your fucking face on or some shit.
Oh my
So
God.
like, I don't know.
Dude, I
So-
have it written on my sleeve that I'm single. I still wear trip pants, and I have my entire closet is anime girl t-shirts. That basically says "not taken."
So
And I'm cool with it.
I'm gonna level with you guys if you want to hear something fucking hilarious.
Uh-oh.
One of my coworkers who's much older knows I'm single and tried to set me up with someone he knows who's a fair bit younger than me. And I'm like, dude, that's a terrible idea. This isn't going to end well. And he's like, no, I got a good feeling. It'll be great. And he tries. And I shit you not, she said, ew, to my face. And I looked at him.
Damn.
The worst thing she can say is no. You
Want to bet?
Yeah.
I'm just.
And I looked at him. I'm like, see, that's the problem with these kids these days. No damn respect. Fucking damn, dude, that fucking hurt.
No, but I
Fucking
definitely want to go
whippersnappers,
back
goddamn
and
it.
I definitely want to go back and touch upon the whole like internet culture has killed social culture because like going back with like agreeing with Guard, the mall is where I socialize the most, especially as like a punk ass skateboarder. We would go to the food court, buy a slice of pizza, find a spot, and then we would just
Absolutely, yeah.
sit and then just look at shit. And now that doesn't happen anymore. And if it wasn't the mall, it was a roller skating rink. That was just a hangout spot for us.
Dude, the roller rink. Fuck. Hold on.
Mhm.
I'm gonna make a note for this fucking next chapter. Hold on. Roller rink.
Hey,
Hell yeah,
hell
there's
yeah.
more.
There's
I
hey, there's
forgot
idea.
roller rinks, dude. You would
Dude, I
go
couldn't
out on Fridays. It'd be half price skate rentals. I remember that shit. Oh, dude.
Yes.
Fuck.
You know, it's wild hearing
Right,
I
about all
couldn't even
this stuff.
skate. I still hung out at the roller rink.
It's wild hearing
My
about all this
nostalgia.
stuff because it's like I have a different perspective because a lot of this stuff that was still out and popping, like full malls and all that stuff, I experienced as a wee child, and I barely have any memories of them. And nowadays, all I see is just
Baby.
empty malls. Two of the closest ones near me are closed down, and one was teared down to just be replaced by other stores, but not a mall. And roller skating rinks, I haven't seen one since I left Arizona. That was like 15 plus years ago. So it's like
Yep. You
totally different.
you go there to
perspective.
meet girls. Like you go to roller rink to go meet single girls because they would go there and just to waste time. And of course, every
Not
roller rink
him,
had also had, like
but other people.
Well,
Not me.
most normal folks would go to roller, but also it'd be like a giant arcade there that rolled around the entire roller rink, and you'd be there fucking slamming quarters until like fucking 2 a.m.
That was me.
Yeah,
There
I
you go.
spent way too much time at the Midway Arcade growing up on the Jurassic Park game, the OG one, and the OG Star
yeah.
Wars game.
Well, with the shaking guns.
Yeah.
There's also Star Wars OG. That was the one that had like the pilot stick, right?
Yep, just the one. Doop,
Yeah.
doop, doop, doop. Whole bunch of that
Yeah.
going
Or
on.
the dual gun Terminator cabinet, and one of the guns never worked ever.
That was like the most.
Same with the
broken
Time
cabinet in all
Crisis
of arcade
machines.
history.
Oh, dude, I
Time
miss
Crisis,
arcades. That's one
yeah.
thing about childhood that I miss is going to arcades. I don't see them anymore.
Because arcades
Well, you're
don't
moving to-
exist anymore.
Well, console
Well,
gaming.
you're
killed
moving
it,
to
you
a
know?
place where there's going to be a bunch of them around you, bud.
True, I could go to one.
Yeah, you got
and hopefully
adult
there's
ones
some
in your neck of the
bar
woods.
arcades too, and I can go there.
Because
If you go to downtown, there's one called 88. Oh, it's fucking legit.
I'll keep that in mind.
because like arcades here don't exist, and now the benchmark if you want to go to any sort of arcade establishment is fucking Dave and Buster's, and even then I'm like, why? I'm just gonna walk around with beer and look at everybody else playing the games that I want to play.
Yeah. Dave and Buster's basically a casino minus the whole losing your money and drinking bit, really.
You're still losing your money. You're just not getting anything significant
Yeah.
in return. Maybe some
Yeah, I was gonna
tickets.
say, I still feel like I lost my money.
I feel better spending $10 on Time Crisis than I do on slots, dude. Gambling is a fucking mess.
You're telling that to a guy who works at a casino, seeing the
And-
emotional
and-
downfall.
Saying I'm actually a recovered gambling addict, so I got it completely, dude. That shit was because like I was good at it, but also like you can't always. It is luck based half the time. So like it was like it was always a chase, that kind of thing. But like,
Have you ever heard the
but you
phrase
see-
"the house always wins"? Because it fucking does.
Well, yeah. Well, yes, but unless you're playing, red and black, it's like quarter flip. But
It's
you
gonna
talk
win
about
eventually.
how arcades died. That's just due to the fact that console gaming came into play. Now, what was crazy is that when I was married, I try and throw birthday parties for my stepdaughter, right? And kids wouldn't fucking show up. Like you do the prep for a birthday party, and then like the kids would never show up, or they wouldn't RSVP, and you have like maybe 2 kids show up. It used to be you do a birthday party, fucking 30 fucking kids showed up because you're
Oh,
basically
yeah.
babysitter for an hour and a half. That's
Oh,
how it was. And it's like
Well,
I'm waiting for the first birthday episode to happen in DPG, because you're going to see how in this culture they've revitalized the birthday party. All the kids come to a birthday party. Everyone brings a gift. Everyone hangs out and socializes, because that's where you go and you meet people. It's one of those things where it kind of suck how having to wish fulfill social settings in a fucking book series about sci-fi. Like, what if people talk to each other and went out and touched grass together, that kind of shit. Because
it sucks, but you could be doing good, because it might bring it back to the younger generation, because that's
hopefully
how TikTok trends and Instagram and all that bullshit works. Somebody sees it, they want to do it, they repeat it. We could make a new wave potentially.
a new social wave where kids want to go outside and get sunburned and drink out of water hoses. It'd be great.
Fucking need it, dude.
And everybody's just like, "Oh, the water hose is bad for you." Bitch, we're all right. Okay, we're chilling. We're
Yeah.
good. The hose
You're
get
eating
there
microplastics, pussy.
Yeah,
We
drinking that
suck on
hose water is what
macroplastics,
makes
yeah.
your immune system stronger.
Because now, like, the only social system that, well, I can't even say remotely because I don't really go there anymore, is like the bar scene. That's where everybody goes on like a weekend, or more of other people are down like that. Is that's where you go to meet and hang out with people. That's where I go on occasion to hang out with my friends. We'll go like throw back some beers, shoot some pool, sing some karaoke, make fun of people who are singing karaoke, make fun of people just because they're there.
Yeah, but that doesn't work for the younger generation.
I know, and that's the sad part. Like, I wish the younger generation had a spot where they can just socialize again. That's why we need the malls back open. That's why we need roller rinks back open.
Those were where you went. Instead of going and getting blessed on beer, you'd have like a slice of pizza and nachos with your friends at a roller rink. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sure the old heads here can summon the taste of roller rink pizza into their brain right now, like that.
I can remember
yeah,
that red
hard
plastic
eating.
cup. I remember the taste of the cup, bro.
Since we brought
Yeah,
up, I'm
for
already
sure.
on
There's a
slice
little-
number 3.
There was a pizzeria not attached to our mall, but in the same complex as our mall when this guy and I were growing up. And we used to go to that pizzeria like 2, 3, 4 nights a week, realistically, to meet up with another 5 or 6 homies just to eat pizza and play Yu-Gi-Oh until they closed.
Now,
we
what
made a
is
lot of friends
nice
doing
is that
Yeah, it's
at
a different
least
time,
game
man.
stores, we'll say at least game stores are keeping that vibe somewhat alive. A place down here in Oklahoma, they make pizzas. Not very fancy ones, but they make pizzas in their game store, which also facilitates more sales, because most people come into a game store and they play cards. But at least, and there's some days where I'll sit and watch, and there are kids who are like, in their 12s and 14s who are sitting on a table eating pizza and playing Magic. I'm like, well, that's better at least. It's at least somewhat engaged there, but it's not quite mainstream yet. Unfortunately, Magic is still seen as kind of icky and gross and nerdy compared to 40K and shit.
Yeah, especially with their recent changes, let me tell you.
Mm.
Fucking A, man. I play Magic still to this day, and all it does is constantly piss me off.
Well, you don't like your 14 Spider-Man sets, Avatar Angbender sets, and the 40K set, and the
don't
Star
say it.
Trek
No.
set?
Hold
No.
up. I'm gonna take it back on the 40K one though. It did release a card that I really, really like. So with as my commander. So
We-
the other
we
ones you
found
listed
an
can get
acceptable
fucked,
rule.
but 40K can get a pass on this one.
But even then, you're still kind of, well, at least here where I live, you're kind of hard pressed to find a spot that actually deals with like anything card wise. Because like the one card shop that we have that's still in, well, as the mall is closing, before the mall officially closes next month, there's a card shop that's in the back of a knife shop. And most kids don't go to the back of the knife shop store because mom and dad said no. But if they let them traverse past the sharp things and the Halo sword and the Keyblade, there's a bunch of nerds back there making commander decks who are willing to just sit down and teach you the basics of how to tap for mana.
Why
It's
is
a
it
good
behind a
social
knife
credit.
shop? Why is it behind a knife shop?
Because the knife spot had extra storage space that they weren't doing anything with. So somebody basically said, hey, what if I pay you to turn this into a card shop? And they went, extra income? Yeah.
It's
why
like a
not?
card. It's like a card shop speakeasy.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
You
what it sounds like.
That's what I first
Hey,
thought when I saw it. I'm like,
you go in there, you
yeah.
buy the right knife through it, and then they just slide a magic card across the table to you.
I'm here to see a guy about a butterfly knife. Code word. Follow me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
To
the
the
same
back
thing when I
room with
first went
this
in there.
one.
Yeah, I thought the same thing when I first went in there. I'm like, this looks like a speakeasy. Is this illegal? We can't be here. We can't be here.
Dude, what?
We might need to leave.
Only
Dude
if they're
walks in. I'm here
gambling
for a
and
magical
that.
blade. Oh, back to the back door, sir.
I heard you have a keyblade.
I'm here for the keyblade.
Follow me. You didn't see anything.
I was kind of laughing
Holy
about the whole fact that
gentlemen.
he had the timestamp of that fucking quote that kind of floors me. He's like, 21 minutes.
You
6
don't know
seconds.
the level of
GuardBro says,
autism we work
"Yeah."
with.
Oh yeah, I'm a bit of a problem. And my brain just soaks up useless information, and it's like you
I
can
wanna
use this
see-
one day, I promise.
I want to see your crazy board like June 13th. GuardBro mentions foxes are weird. June 14th, 2026.
Oh.
No,
I wish-
you want the honest truth. Because the boys were on that podcast, I couldn't make that one, and I was
Yep.
really bummed because I was flying, and that was when you guys were talking about weird shit, and the TSA agent that looked like Johnny Sins stopped me and searched me, and that was a whole side
Sins.
quest. I'm not kidding. I thought I got stopped by Johnny Sins at the airport. It looked dead on. And then he gave me attitude. And I'm like, what, can I help you? And we had a little bit of a scuffle, and like, not physically, we were just arguing. And I'm like, you know what? Fine. Officer, doctor, lawyer, fuck off. And he clearly knew what I was talking about because he got pissed.
Officer Dr.
but yeah,
Lawyer.
yeah. He was being super shitty for like no reason. But oh yeah, so
Why are you so mad, you bald bitch? Fuck.
fucking seriously.
Don't you get bitches or something?
No,
Hard
clearly
times
not.
have fallen on
Oh,
that man,
goodness.
apparently.
Seriously.
Fuck him.
But no, I remember that episode very clearly because I enjoyed a lot of what you guys did and it was funny. And when Drop Pod Green came out, my brain literally, like a bolt of lightning, said, "This fucker was talking about this like 3 years ago."
You
And
got
there's
the
no
Akira
way
ping.
this is a coincidence.
Akira.
And I made a note of that until like today. I'm like, I could finally use that. That's the thing.
He's sitting in like his room. The lights are off. I can finally get GuardBro to admit it. My
No, it's
time has come.
kind
I'm
of,
gonna hold
but
you
like
to this information.
I have the most wild, insane, overactive imagination. I'll be under a bus, and that's not exaggeration. I'll be working on an actual bus in total darkness because there's no lights down there, with a flashlight in my mouth, and my brain will just be like, "Huh, what if?" And then I'll be gone on a fantasy adventure, and suddenly the transmission's put back together and it runs fine. And I'm like, I don't know how I did that, but job well done. Off to do whatever it is I'm doing today.
Look, I didn't do that. I don't remember
But to
doing
be
that.
fair, so I started a lot of guys going, "I'm not a furry," but
But
because it's funny going like, well, you know, like if they're an alien, it's not a furry, bro, because they're from outer space. It's different. They're
It's like, I'm not a
there's a
furry,
joke
but
on
the description of Enther kind of got me going.
yeah. Well, there's
I'm
a
not a
joke on
furry.
the server of it's furry. No, alien. It's not a furry. It's an alien. And there's a what is it? I kind of accidentally fell into this other fan base called HMOFA, something like that. And
Oh, the
it's been pretty
humans
fun
for
so
you?
far. Yeah, human male on female alien.
Wild.
Definitely,
Wild sentence.
definitely not anthro. It's definitely alien. But they're a pretty fun bunch. But
Why
it's
does
one
that
of those things
remind me of the
where
movie Splice?
splice. That's a weird movie.
Yeah.
What?
But
Well, it's an
but the
alien.
fun
That
one-
was genetics being altered.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what's the next being
But,
altered? Okay, I thought it was an alien. I'm like, he fucked that thing.
they were gene splicing,
Yeah.
and it was like technically his daughter or some shit. It's a weird movie.
Yeah,
Super-
it
Oh,
was
God,
an out-of-pocket movie. Yeah, I only ever
But
watched
from-
it once and didn't need to watch it a second time.
It's
One
there
good
in
enough
my
for me.
vaguest of memories in the back of my brain.
But these guys are
That's a
kind of
weird
like,
one.
I mean, furs are wet. This is stupid, and they get real quiet after like, the next chapter. Like, well, I mean, Inther's pretty okay, I guess. I'm like,
Mhm.
because there's one the Imridit, her art made a lot of guys like take pause. They're like, I don't know who drew Imridit, but that's devilish. I was like, what do you mean? Like, well, it's funny until
He
you
said
made that art.
pause.
Where is it? Hold on. Yeah. Well, why the big pause? I don't know. My dad gave them to me. This one. So
Yep.
Imridit made a lot of guys take pause with like their furry hatred. Like, well, just this seems all right, I guess. I mean, it's an alien, right? I'm like, yeah, sure, bro, it's an alien. It's not weird at all. They're like sweating bullets. Like, this is fine, right? This isn't wrong at all. It's just an alien. Yeah, it's just an alien.
There's
Well,
something
you
wrong
can't
here.
discriminate
It's an
against the
alien.
aliens because that's racist, and that's not okay. If anybody needs
Cranky
body
you
armor
back
for
from
that,
like,
yeah. Who are you? Who's let this man in here?
There's a reason why there is a certain pipeline and joke within the furry fandom of saying, hey, you know all those furry haters you always get in your comment section and all your videos and even posts on like social media? Yeah, wait like 2 years and they'll also be a furry.
Oh, dude, they'll be the ones in
They
the
found out-
thigh-high socks.
well, they'll find that one character on this one show. Like, why do I like that character? And like the fucking
funny.
shadow looms over him. Like,
Yep.
like there was a recent movie that came out that had something like that and had people in a fucking loop-de-loop. Let's see if I can find it real quick.
Because I know the Pokemon low
I
punny turned a
know-
lot of people into furries real quick.
Oh, I don't want to
We don't speak
discuss. I don't want to
Pokemon
discuss
here.
Pokemon.
We're
all
gonna
right? I don't.
that one and nip that in the
I-
butt and not delve down that rabbit hole.
I was
Yeah.
raised
literally.
on Gen 1, right? And I'm sitting there. I'm sitting in the
Hey.
shop. I'm going, why did Pokemon get sexy? Why is that rabbit got there's a rabbit Pokemon with torn thigh highs. Like, who the fuck made this? What
Yeah.
is this?
Yeah.
Can we start screening Nintendo
And why
employees,
is
please?
there all
This
of a
isn't
sudden
okay.
a lot of anthro-looking Pokemon all of a sudden?
Hell, bro, one of them's just a man. It's a man in a cloud. Like, that shit's crazy.
That's just a man in the cloud.
Have you not
And
seen that one, Gar?
Markiplier.
Oh,
Okay,
I
I
know
found
what
it.
you're
So
talking about.
who is this one? Who's this character's name? In the old chat there.
What the fuck is that?
That's from Bad Guys, isn't it?
Yeah, the bad
Like,
guys. When the movie came out,
something
there's this one female
Foxington.
character in there,
It's like something
Who
Foxy.
Yeah,
finds
but-
that sexy?
but she tore through normies like a fucking hurricane to a trailer park, dude. They just fucking just
How?
wreckage everywhere. I don't know. I think it was like maybe like the earring or some shit. But like they're like, oh, this is a funny family movie, and then she pops up. You're like, what is it?
You know, it was
My God.
it was her until Luna came around. Then that one took over. Hella.
Oh, fucking that's a
Hell of a bus.
hell of a
Also
boss.
the
Yep.
fucking,
Yeah.
the fucking didn't the bunny from fucking Zootopia trigger some people too?
That and Nick Wilde, the Fox character in Zootopia.
Yeah.
Well, thing is,
The
Judy
fact that
Nick
you just
Wilde.
name dropped it.
Yeah, the thing is, those fully targeted off actual furries. I remember I went to go see that movie in the fucking theater. And I'm sitting there, and I'm just surrounded by these I shit you not. This is at the Warren in Wichita, I'm sitting there fucking burst staring because around me are a field of dudes wearing their goddamn furry like headpieces in the theater. I'm like, this is a fucking
No
mistake.
shot.
Bro, there was like 40 of them. I was like, man, I should have just bought this when it came out on DVD. I'm sitting there by popcorn like, please don't fucking touch me again.
Oh,
The
he's
thing
moving.
was their heads were so tall that I couldn't even see the fucking screen. Like it was a staggered fucking seat layout, and I still couldn't see shit because like their heads were huge. I was like, fuck.
Excuse me, sir. Do you mind
Furries.
decapitating yourself? I'd like to enjoy the movie. Hopefully.
Could you take off your fucking half giraffe head, please? I can't see the fucking screen.
Well, that's definitely crazy to think, like, especially all those like furry haters. As soon as you find the one exception to the rule that caters to your freaky deeds, all of a sudden it's just like, you know what? Okay. I still honestly blame Markiplier doing that fucking smash or pass thing because now everybody's just like, I have an outlet. I can talk about which ones I would have sex with.
It's not weird.
Smash, smash, long pause. Smash.
Smash.
We get it. You're down bad.
Regrettably smash.
won't
I will
won't,
smash
won't
this
tell
shit.
anyone, but smash.
I think more people should
Smash,
be like
but I
a
really don't want to.
Midnight Okami. I may be a wolf, but I ain't no fucking furry.
But that guy needs
I
to
hate you,
just
Mark.
accept it, bro. He called the viewers in his streams the wolf pack or some shit. I'm like, come on, bro.
I like it. It's
Just
almost like an
accept it,
in-joke about
brother.
being deeply closeted, and it's really funny.
It's funny, yeah.
Mhm.
Deeply closeted. I am a closeted furry. You're so brave. You finally came out the fur closet.
It was, it's,
Well,
it's
his-
funny, bro, because they said the same thing about me up until 2019, and I'm like, as I finally accepted, they're like, we know. I'm like, fuck. All right.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
Dravo finally tells us, he's just like, but guys, I got something to tell you. Oh, what's up? Please tell me it's not cancer. I'm a furry. Yeah, no shit. Anyway, get on Warframe.
Yeah, let's
He's
move
just
on.
there,
No,
like,
fucking A.
guys, I want to discuss something with you. It's something personal, but I'm a furry. Yeah, we know. It's like that scene in fucking the last episode of like fucking Stranger Things. Like, guys, I'm gay. I wish they gone. Yeah, we know you fucking fruit. Anyway, back to killing Vecna. Like, if they should have fucking just swung with that on it. Like,
it was kind of like
guys,
that, actually.
well, like guys, I'm gay. Yeah, we know you fruitcake. Anyway, on the killing Vecna and saving the planet. Like the best part is that entire scene. He's doing his gay speech, and it's like you think about that girls in the fucking Vecna cave getting their fucking throat donged by Vecna cord. It's like, really, you're gonna take your time with this? All right, that's cool.
It's like,
That
perfect
Kevin
timing,
Hart
bro.
bit, help me.
Well, I'm glad that I'm getting this synopsis of Stranger Things because I wasn't gonna watch the new season, but this is enlightening.
You're not missing.
You're
much.
not missing much. It was pretty
You-
bad.
you-
Look, if my niece
you-
likes it, then I definitely don't like it.
Yeah, it was pretty
You'll just
bad.
be
Just
sad
look at the memes.
'cause
Yeah, just look at the
I
memes.
like
They'll
how,
fill the gap.
yeah, like
I'm good.
spoiler alert, when Nancy's fucking taken down, they slaughtered like an entire platoon of soldiers, and they don't get fucking like nothing happens to them. Like you gun down like 60 dudes who are part of an active U.S. military unit, nothing fucking happens to, and the army just leaves. Like, you gunned down 60 men. The fuck you mean they just left, dude?
Let
Oh
them
my
live in their
God.
So this is
magical little
cool?
world of fairy
Okay.
tale.
Also,
Oh,
I
my God.
love when Hopper was firing his revolver and you hear the shell casings hit the ground. Oh my God. Pure
Oh,
movie
attention to
cinema.
detail. Yes, that's why the
Oh, yeah.
mobsters use those because they throw the shell casings really far.
Revolvers are well known for throwing their shell casings out of the cylinder after firing it. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Extra far.
Gross. It definitely
my
doesn't
God.
stay in the chick.
No,
Oh,
cylinder.
God.
But yeah, no.
Sorry, I just got caught up. It looks like he's toasting his hands on like a candle.
Yeah, it's cold in here.
What?
I actually did have a question for the whole group because this bothered
One
me
moment,
quite a lot
Mikey.
today.
One moment. Just saying.
What are you doing?
We're a little over an hour. Oh, I'm not. I don't have the fucking thing in my hand. Either way, I'm pointing at DJ right now. It's a little over an hour in. I think it's time for a quick little ad read, DJ.
Oh, nice.
It is. It is ad reading time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to hear from our partners at W. We'll be right back. Hey guys, it's me, DJ, real quick before you go anywhere, I just wanted to remind you guys about NoSkill Entertainment's still ongoing partnership with Dubby. Yes, they are still hanging out with us over a year later. And trust me, they have an array of delicious flavors, such as Dragonade, Dub Sludge, and Galaxy Grenade. And hey, maybe caffeine isn't your thing. They have zero caffeine hydration formulas, such as Water Melanda and Pineberry Splash. And if any of these flavors piqued your interest, please use code NSE for 10% off your total order at checkout. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys later. And we're back. Thank you so much once again to Dubby for hanging out with us, and Red Dragon. I forgot to mention them before the break. Thank you for hanging out with us. You guys are wonderful. You guys are great, and your luscious locks are golden and beautiful. Back to the matter at hand, the debauchery that has been this podcast. It has been so much fun so far. The fact that we got to talk about...
Before we move on, just going back to the whole mall thing, I gotta ask you guys, do you like that movie Mallrats?
Mallrats. Hold on.
Bruh.
Jason
I don't
Mew,
think
Kevin
I-
Smith.
Well, that was a Jason Lee movie too, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Kevin
Kevin
See
Smith.
Smith.
Let's see. That'd be made in
Like the
1994.
1991?
That's an old movie, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that movie's hilarious. I thought that's where you got could have got some inspiration from with the whole malls thing.
I've only ever seen it once. I think I need to go back and because that's like peak '90s cinema shit going on there.
Mm-hmm.
But
There's a
I'll
lot
probably
of-
have to go back
Move
and
on then.
Like to double back on that,
on.
especially when it comes to like real quick, just like Kevin Smith movies. First off, he's a fucking genius. But like Mallrats is what got me to notice his cinema. It was Dogma that made me appreciate what this man does.
Dogma. God damn.
Still haven't seen that one.
You should.
Really,
You
dude.
should.
It's a Golgotha, a shit demon. Dude, that shit was crazy.
Dogma almost got Kevin Smith canceled.
Yeah, true.
I'm a little more encouraged to see it all of a sudden.
If
Here, I'll bring it home
if
for
you
you.
don't if you don't know
Destroyed
like if you don't know Buddy Christ, you don't know anything, dude.
Oh yeah,
Buddy
it was
Christ.
all the Buddy Christ stuff. Yeah, that was so hilarious.
He's like,
Hey.
Do yourself a favor and you need to watch Dogma because, again, I don't know how this man is friends with half of Hollywood, but he's just like, yeah, so I'm just going to have Matt Damon and Ben Affleck be the stars in it. And I'm like, oh, you got pockets like that? Oh, never mind. They're your bros?
it had
Okay.
Chris Rock in it too,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
Severus Snape actor whose name is not getting me.
Oh, fuck. I forgot his name too. God damn it.
Headband.
Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah,
Alan
no.
Rickman.
Alan Rickman,
Yeah.
rest in peace.
The guy from the first Die Hard movie.
So Alan Rickman is his one scene in that movie is where he pulls his pants down. This is a fucking Ken doll smooth.
He's an
Oh
arcade.
my god. Yeah.
God, to
Oh,
go
goodness.
from that to being the serious fucking actor in Hogwarts, not Hogwarts, but Harry Potter, which is like, hey, so up until the last movie, this guy's a fucking asshole.
Ronald Reagan.
Bro, it was still wild to me when I first saw it, and I'm like, wait, Silent Bob and Jay are in here? What?
What?
That
the
threw me
fuck
through a
is
loop.
Severus Snape? Like, dude, when I first saw Severus Snape, first thoughts, and this is thankfully blame having a black mother. I just hear in the back of my head, he had to use so much dye to get his hair that black. Damn. And my
And
mom's-
then
I'm
you
just-
have the you have the new series coming out with a black Severus Snape, which is an interesting choice.
Oh
Mm.
yeah, the internet is in uproar about it.
Well, when you think about it, the optics aren't great because that means Harry's dad bullied a little black kid in Hogwarts for hitting on a white girl. It's not the best optics, dude.
Fuck.
Holy
Holy shit.
Harry's dad was racist.
Whoa.
First of all, given
So-
the timeline of those movies, probably.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and
You know what? Yeah,
because
fair enough.
those during like the 80s. So Harry's dad hung a black kid upside down in the air and took his pants off because he was talking to a white girl. I was like, that's not the greatest. optics.
Oh no.
Fucking show.
Don't
Oh
talk
my
to
God.
our women.
That's so funny.
Dude,
Is he a wizard or a wizard? We was
he's just
wizards
a
and shit.
whiz.
Hey, a whiz. What's up?
Like, what am I, wizard?
The fucking hizzy wizzy up in here. Of course, also the black silver state is also a master of. I want to teach the dark arts to children. I was like, I love the
Oh,
dark arts.
Oh wait.
As long as he doesn't show up to class, faux shizzed my wizards. That's gonna be a line too far.
God,
What?
and that means he would be, dude. That
Why
means a
their
black snake
potion
would be a
master hella
potion
faded,
master.
dude? He walks in the fucking dungeon with sunglasses. Turn your pages, please, and no one talk loudly.
Read your
200
books.
and nine to fizzle. Now read.
This potion is dank as shit. 5 points to Gryffindor.
No, that just means fucking Black
Sir.
Snake would also be a potions master. He could teach the kids how to make drugs. Oh no.
Oh,
Slurricane,
Some
not
lean.
drugs.
Get him on some lean.
Ah, yes, wizard lean, my favorite beverage.
no.
Yeah.
Lean.
Codemus Maximus. Get that shit in here.
The
Well,
wizard
like,
purple
Codemus
drain.
Almas.
Well, real talk though, I say this every single time they want to put like replace a character in any movie series with another person of color whom doesn't match what the origin is. If the acting is there, I can accept it. But just because you turn a character a different color and now it's a heap of shit, I'm gonna call your shit a heap of shit. And it has nothing to do with the race of the character. It just means, hey, I think your movie fucking sucks now. Like with the new Little Mermaid movie where they made Ariel black. I think that movie
Is that
sucks.
new? No,
So,
that was years
I-
ago.
Well, new
I had
age.
said this, like they had an instant
gonna
ability
make
to slam
joke
dunk.
for
You have a
recording.
you make so as from a writer standpoint. We want topic here. If you had a black mermaid by Africa who's attacking slave ships and sinking them, you have an entire movie there, and they could have slam dunked on the slave trade. Could have had like a fucking black spec ops mermaid going in and fucking taking out white slavers, but no, they dropped the ball and they just do like a red-haired black mermaid being Little Mermaid. They should being Ariel. Like you dropped the ball. You had an instant win to show a movie just murdering white folks, and it didn't take it. It's the same kind of shit where they did with Artemis Fowl, right? Artemis Fowl. Butler is
Wow.
a giant white Scotsman, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his little sister is a red-haired Scots woman with a giant jade piece in her ponytail. She is also a weapon. And they serve Artemis Fowl, who is a white aristocratic Irish kid. Instead, they give the white rich kid a black manservant with blue eyes and white hair. And it's like, who thinks of this shit? Like, you know what this young Irish boy needs? A black manservant. What the fuck? Jesus.
Oh, he's dying.
Well, because we had a very similar incident happen at work, and I can't tell you what it is because that would dox where I work, but I can put it in the chat because that's safe as long as you idiots don't say it out loud.
I'll read it.
Oh my god! Yeah, y'all talk amongst yourselves while I type this up. Hold up.
Yeah, so and I agree with that. Thinking of like if the writing is there and you actually can make something solid, cool, that's awesome. But if you're just gonna change a character just for the sake of changing the character and not actually improve or adapt to the acting skills of what this character it can do or what they're supposed to be, now you drop the ball and now you leave me feeling lackluster. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to watch any more of this bullshit. That's why I don't really think I've seen a Disney movie since.
It's why it's called pandering, because it's what it is. It's why the Rings of Power got dropped so hard, because the Rings of Power, now you have female orcs and orc refugees and all this other hokey bullshit. And then they said, and again, this is like this pure Hollywood fucking disease mind where you have this elven cavalryman lean off the horse for some fucking reason to behead a orc on her side, and then it's just goofy Hollywood shit. Like right now, the best show I've seen so far in this year has been fucking the Game of Thrones one, A Night of Seven Kingdoms. Like that shit is fucking great.
It is because I've been debating on watching it.
It's honestly like it's like, don't get me wrong, it's slow, but it's a nice kind of slow. Like It's one of those things where it allows a story to breathe. Yeah, Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, Sir Dunk. And also there's a giant pee scene, which you're not going to be prepared for. It's going to catch you off guard in the eyeballs. But like Egg is a awesome little actor. He's funny. He's the writing is witty. It's honestly absolute fucking peak cinema right now. It's the Night of the Seven Kingdoms. This show is flogging the absolute dog shit out of the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones. Dude, it's not even funny. Beast Zapper, there's no fucking way that program is called that. There's no fucking way.
Oh, it was. And the person who it directly offended was sitting within arm's reach of me, and his eyes went the size of dinner plates, and he looked right at the boss. It was the funniest shit ever. Oh my god!
The fact it's an inner city program too. It's like a Democrat made this for sure.
It was crazy. Because the room was split perfectly. Half of the room was clapping and cheering, and the other half was looking around to see if anything was going to pop off. It was fucking hysterical.
Oh, I can't.
They made banners that said that guard with a family that looks as you would imagine it would look on the front of it.
Oh no!
There's no fucking way. There's no fucking.
Oh, 100%.
100%. That's not okay. And I know that. Like I wouldn't do that. And I'm a horrible fucking human being, and I wouldn't fucking call it.
Our HR thought that was appropriate. They greenlit that.
The police and you be a great fucking name instead of that. Jesus.
The police and you.
I cast escalate traffic stop. You know what the fuck? So stupid.
Bro, my chest left my body after I saw that. Oh my god, I needed to breathe.
That's one of those ones I wish I could talk about, but then it would get to my management so fast, and I would have to answer a lot of questions.
Well, you see, sir, you're cringe, so fuck you.
I can imagine he gets called into the office, and then manager just goes, "We're supposed to tell anyone. God, now the internet knows.
Why'd you out us?
It's not being fucking dumb, guys. Please. It's not the first time something like that's happened either, and I hope it's the last, but I know it won't be.
Also, doubling back and going back to good cinema, have you been catching? Not catching, but have you seen the whole Markiplier's movie Iron Lung is absolutely beating out every single franchise studio?
Speaking from a very cursory breeze, because my dad's been to a lot more. He's national prop master. I just help him out. But there is an infection in Hollywood where there is a disease of creativity. And it's why more movies are being made here in Oklahoma. They're coming here to make movies, and they're doing it outside the union. Because, because I want to say one movie title. I want you to understand how bad it's gotten. Devil Wears Prada 2. That's how bad it's gotten. That's how bad it's gotten. So when Markiplier came out and made Iron Lung, he did it on his own. He told a story that's somewhat original. It's based on a video game, but he went and told a story, low budget, used his own charisma as a content creator to do it, and he made how much has he made? Iron Lung.
He's made like 24 million.
Yeah,
25 million so far.
Sorry, he's made box office $42.4 million.
Oh my god!
With a budget of 3. And I'll tell you one thing: I doubt he spent a lot of that on fucking advertising. He used his own star power to make this movie, and this is kind of going on in the current Hollywood sphere. Like a lot of movies are being made in Oklahoma or Texas or Georgia to get out of because making a movie in California is fucking expensive, and Oklahoma and Georgia and Texas are giving not write-offs, tax discounts, or it's some term for it, tax breaks. Thank you. And they're giving them huge breaks on costs to make movies here. And when that happens, they hire local stuntmen, they hire local actors, they hire people like us who provide police cars and guns and shit. Like it is so much cheaper for them. But it's kind of how it's going, where movies are leaving Hollywood, and you're going to see more and more original takes on these movies. And because Hollywood's just fucking bankrupt, and hopefully Iron Lung just twists the knife in, because this guy Markiplier, who fucks this guy? He made this movie like on a literal shoestring budget, but it's successful because for what I hear, it's a pretty good movie. It's what I've heard anyway. I heard it's a pretty good
Yeah,
movie.
I've heard so too.
And and they did it on a very small set, I believe, because I don't have a lot of info on it. But let's see, Iron Lung on Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, if you know anything about so if you know the game and you know the lore of the game, it's not a big ass game. But realistically, you don't need I don't imagine you would need a big set for that kind of movie because it's supposed to take place on a planet submerged in blood, and you're just stuck in what is called the Iron Lung, which is your submarine, and you're also a convict.
Well, the thing is, you just need to tell a good story. One movie
The
I did
story's
like,
intense.
the movie that I watched that my dad helped on, it had Mel Gibson in it. Mel Gibson,
Passion of the Christ.
I was just about to say
that. Hunting Season, yeah. So it was a movie called Hunting Season with Mel Gibson in it. And it's got this great scene where they have a lawnmower tied up. He's trying to torture a guy, and they won't start, so you got to change the spark plug out. It's a great scene in it. But Hunting Season, it's a very the very small movie. It's there's not a huge set. There's no big special effects. It just tells a story, and we're seeing a pretty Weir is a royal Weir. People are seeing a shift from these big box office bombs to just simple movies. These companies aren't telling a story. They're trying to basically dine and dazzle the viewers. When's the last good movie you enjoyed that came out of a huge franchise like the Marvels or these other huge franchises? Like the last great, wow, what a great movie. There hasn't really been a lot of those. And they tend to reuse a lot of actors too. Like if I see fucking Pedro Pascal in one more fucking movie, I swear to God, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Like they do this everywhere.
About The Rock.
The Rock, yeah, The Rock and Jason Momoa. Like you guys need to just fuck off. You're not actors. You play you in whatever
Jason
movie you're
Momoa
in.
the upcoming Street Fighter movie.
No, yeah, he's Blanca. He's
Oh, they
Blanca.
both are, yeah.
Oh,
So
nice.
The Rock
He's not in Street Fighter, is he?
No,
No,
not The Rock.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, so
he's
Jason Momoa is set to portray the iconic feral fighter Blanca in the upcoming live-action Street Fighter movie.
They gonna paint
Another
that
video
motherfucker
game
green?
movie.
They're gonna CGI him green, or AI him green. They're not gonna paint him though.
They better paint him. I want him to be
They need to
miserable.
paint him.
Miserable.
There are a lot of things lost when you start doing like CGI. It makes it. It's being used less as a tool, more of a replacement for things. Like again with Avatar, it is the main medium, it is the painting brush. What they do, these other movies are shoehorning it in. Like I still have nightmares about the fucking She-Hulk series. My God,
Oh my god.
They're gonna say Green
Never
Lantern.
saw it.
you
Be thankful.
I hate watching it. It's like it has to get better and just never fucking did. There is nothing wrong with the female lead character. Nothing wrong with it, but you have to write them like an actual woman, not you can't give them the fucking Star Wars treatment. Where like they're just so much better. Like it is an analogy I use when I was teaching pistolry. I had female clients. I would say, here's why you need a gun, right? The average woman's 5'4", average man's 5'8", and if you give each one a knife, each one a spear, what?
What?
So after hearing the heights, I just said, sorry, Mikey. I was being an asshole.
Oh my god.
Why?
I am 5'8". I am average at something for the first time in my
You
life.
got your shoes on, maybe.
Fuck off.
Better put on my list.
Continue, or else we'll keep this going.
Yeah, but female characters have this ability to overcome extreme obstacles with just wit, if anything. If you write a proper female character, she can get past all this bullshit they have to go through with whatever movie you're in. And guns are a big thing of that. But you can't have a 5'4" girl who weighs 100 pounds doing flip kicks and fighting 10 dudes at once. That's not how that works. That's why it's so tedious to watch. That's why people will check out of a movie like, oh fuck this again, and they'll completely check out the movie. But there's this huge push to draw these what's the industry term for these fucking chicks? Girl bosses, I think it's called. Like they want to do these girl boss characters, but
Boss bitch.
I also heard Mary
yeah, but in the movie, Mary Sue's a whole other fucking thing. That's more like Mary Sue's more mystical.
Yeah.
But with these female characters,
Cool.
they don't have the adversity to overcome. They're just constantly winning through these fucking these scenes in these
Must be
movies. There's
fucking nice. Wish I could
Yeah,
constantly win.
but like of course it's the same thing with fucking book characters too. I mean shit, that's a whole other fucking thing we could dive into for the next 6 hours.
Clearly not
the
Emily Bronze. That bitch gets drugged through the trenches, my guy.
well, it's why I wrote her like that. That way you see Emily Bronze develop and evolve from this coffee barista and getting her shit whacked in like 7 times in a row, because it shows like she's facing and overcoming adversity. That's what it all should be about. But like books have become slop. Like I am still pissed. A book called Morning Milking Farm is beating my asshole apart in the fucking sales records because it's fucking book slop and book talk and all that fun shit. Like I got fucking bodied by a story half written by AI about a girl milking minotaurs at a fucking farm. Like it fucking just kills me every fucking time I think about it.
Guard. When you posted the video about that, Siegeland, my brother, went running to the house. Where is it? Where is it? Because his wife bought that book. And he's like, you brought this trash into our home. It's the collector's edition. And he's just
You bring this trash into our home. So
Where is it? Like,
even now, this book is top 3,000 in all audiobooks, top 26 in erotic romance, top 41 romantic erotica. And it's absolute fucking trash. Like I read this thing, I felt dirty just trying to get through the fucking like the wordplay and the prose. Like I am no master. I'm just a retarded army guy. And I can say that. I have mental damage. I can say it's my word. I can say the word. But like, and I don't like. I'm an absolute brainlet, you know. And I know I'm no fucking Tolkien, but I'm like, man, this is shit. Like, I look great in this book. I wrote that little short story on Honeyfeed, and I'm sitting at 8,000 views, and that's a side. Like, I wrote a 15-chapter side project that bodies most people, and this book fucking just fucking fisted me for fucking months. And the thing is, you go into a Barnes and Nobles, it's not any better. It really isn't. Like, there's one guy I saw, like I don't know how he got published, but like he used single quotation marks for like dialogue, and he always italiced the entire sentence for in between the dialogue, and then he had it was just crazy shit, and somehow that asshole got fucking published. But you know why that is, right? I think I told you guys this last time about like the wish list of fucking publishers, and yeah. If I were a giant black trans gay lesbian, I would be fucking rolling in money, dude. I would hit every fucking list these people want. But I'm unfortunately a white dude, so I can't.
I just told one of my friends who's a huge Okie that he is going to struggle in life because his oppressive face will keep him from being happy many times. And I said it as a bit, and then he threw something at me.
Face.
Yeah.
An oppressor.
Yeah, the oppressor.
It just reminds me, all this talk about the movie industry and even the book industry. I'm like, this all sounds so familiar. Where have I heard it from? Oh yes, the gaming industry is going through the same shit.
It has been. I mean,
everything.
It's been months of this shit.
Everything is going through the same process, and a lot of it is bombing, like you said, in like big box office or big AAA gaming industry, and all of it is just bombing. And everyone's like, "Hey, maybe don't do this and do what the little guys are doing because they're having a lot of success, but they're not getting listened to."
Look at Helldivers,
and I've
dude.
said it in previous recordings of ours, especially about the gaming industry. The people are tired of just crap being shoveled out constantly, and we want something with actual quality that's going to be entertaining, something fun to play, fun to read, if you read books, whatever the hell it is, which would explain why Iron Lung is doing so well compared to all the other crap that's been shoveled out.
Yeah, even I still have yet to watch the movie, and even then, a part of me, even though I have pure
That's
faith
what I was doing. I wanted to look at
90% of the way that this is genuinely a good movie, because there is that little bit of like skepticism in me, especially since I used to watch Markiplier all the time. I'm like, I hope this is actually a good movie and not a it sucks, but your fans are going to say it's good because they worship you.
Well, that makes
'Cause
sense if the critics were also on it, you know.
oh, fair. I totally forgot critics or everything.
Mind you, they will cope by saying that for sure. Like, oh, it's just your fans fucking filleting you. Like, yeah, but I made 20, like, I doubt he has enough fans to generate 43 million in revenue. It's just more like, oh, this
Right.
was a pretty fun
Right.
movie, you know.
Unless they're
Well,
furries. Furries are rich.
Well, that's only
Yeah.
so far. That movie just got signed up to go international as well. So,
Oh,
Shit.
nice.
fucking
I wish I was
sky's
one
the
of those
limit.
furries. Fuck.
I'm a poor furry. This shit sucks.
Dude, I'm struggling. I have to look for discounts on art when all these guys are, oh, dude, I bought like this $200 art piece and it's like a black and white one. I'm like, where's the color? I would imagine if it was this detailed and color, that'd be like, okay, cool, 200. Nope, this is black and white.
It's
Are
shit.
furries like really catty? Like, oh, you get a $100 fursuit. How pedestrian is it wearing their $600 like
the
$100
ones,
fursuit.
the ones I've met, no, but I imagine
Curious
they
too.
are out there somewhere. I imagine they are.
nice fursuit?
Look,
You
every
fucking plebeian.
group,
Every group has
every
those
social
people.
group has its fucking snobs in it.
Yeah.
It happens.
First off, can I
Yeah,
just
but
say
not
I
every social
wish-
group is dropping 4 bands on a fucking fursuit.
No, they'll drop it on a
wish-
Some social
cosplay.
groups drop 4 bands on vehicles.
That too.
That ain't. That's like, how much did I spend on the Jeep? Oh yeah, $500. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not saying it's you, but you definitely know people that have dropped 4 bands on cars.
No,
they
but
didn't
like
need to
that's
spend
what I'm
4
saying.
grand
Like
on.
even if it's not a fursuit, imagine it's
Okay.
just there are the people that just drop that much on like a cosplay or maybe their hobby that they're into. There are those people that will just drop that money.
Yeah, but I don't understand furries. They're a weird enigma to me, and I'm trying to crack that crazy mind.
I don't know. You have
don't
one
think you
right
said that
as
word
a
online,
friend
bro.
right in front of you. Talk to me, bro.
Why are you wired wrong?
Yes.
Just said it.
Yes.
Oh,
Also,
God.
I don't know. That's my answer. Although I
Yay.
would not, me personally, would not spend that money on a fursuit.
I mean, I want one just to
That's a
have
fun
one.
question. How much would you spend?
Probably not over 1,000, but you know what? That's the thing is that if I had the opportunity, I probably would, but not openly. I would not do it if I just like, oh, if I save
You
up
wouldn't
for it.
tell anybody.
No.
He'd just hide the fursuit in his closet and
No,
look at it
a
when
better
he
way to
wanted
put it is I wouldn't save up for it like some people would. I would not just save up for it. I'd probably do it for like a car or what I'm trying to do is a new PC, that type of thing, but I would not save up for a whole fursuit. I think personally that's a waste of money because I really don't see me wearing it that often. Like maybe once a year if I go to a convention, but that's it. I don't see it as
Guard, would
something
you
that's
ever get
worth
a fursuit?
doing.
You what?
Guard, would you ever get in a fursuit?
No, not unless I was being paid money. That's it. I would wear it for
Motherfucker,
money.
fucking
Yeah.
Paid range day. but
How
won't get
much
in a
money would it
fursuit.
take to get you in a full fursuit?
Enough to buy a gun and B, fund art for both Drop Pod Green and Veilriders for a year, and then I'd play your fucking fursuit game. But only
Alright.
then.
All right.
Putting in the Discord now, guys. He gave us a number.
And it better be a fancy one. I don't want to wear no fucking like what was that one thing called like the carpet I want a
Oh my god, that needs to
if
die. That
if
needs
I'm
to
being paid to
burn.
wear the thing, I want a fancy one, right? Like if you're gonna pay me to wear one, give me something that's fancy and cool looking, has like a fucking like AC unit and shit inside of it.
You're looking at
Oh, we can get
10K,
you a
brother.
cool shirt, Luke.
Oh, if you want a fancy one, look at the Protogens.
Nah, the cool shirts are only like $400. We use them for racing.
It is crazy how many Protogens are fucking in my fan base. Like they're all over the fucking Discord. Like
Oh,
they
yeah.
have their own emojis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Protos are awesome.
Protogens are like the sci-fi, the military, and
Mhm.
the techie nerds of the fandom, and they're all over that stuff.
I don't want to be a regular furry. I want to be a digital furry. It's far more better and less pedestrian than a normal furry. I have a digital mask with ooh-woos on it.
Because protos are awesome. I love me a good proto.
I love protos.
They're all elitists. That's all I'm saying.
I've actually met some really cool proto people too.
The fuck's a
I
proto?
was chucked on White Club.
Protogen.
Proto gen, bro.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I'll
Good.
show you later.
Leave it that way.
You know,
That
on that note, fucking don't.
I'll show you
I'm
later.
good.
That's on a 16 gigabyte folder. Wait.
Nope. Hard pass.
This one I got a picture of on March 27th, 2016. I was in the bushes.
I saw everything.
Okay.
But nah, like after the fucking maid outfit is, I want money. Like a lot of fucking
Speaking
money.
of which,
I was on the docket. I was going to ask at some point. Brandon, take it away.
what is the likelihood of getting another cat maid at the gun range?
Highly unlikely. Highly unlikely.
Hmm, damn it.
Like you have a higher chance. You have a higher chance of getting me in a fursuit than another fucking maid outfit, dude. That was weird
damn.
shit. No, mind you, the boomers of the range, they were cracking. They loved, like, they remembered me until I left that state. Like, oh hey, maid guy. I'm like, good morning. Get my fucking gun bag.
Hello,
And
John.
hello, Jeff. His name was Jeff.
Jeff.
But yeah, but like, the thing is, like, that day doing that thing, the female shooters fucking hated me. I could not figure out why. Like, the dudes were like, "Yo, it's fucking sick." I'm sitting there firing that big ass fucking PTR with my fucking maid outfit on. Like, "Yo, it's sick, bro. What, you lose a bet?" I'm like, "No, I'm doing a challenge." Like, "Oh, that's fucking cool, dude." And the wives are like, "Ew." Wouldn't even make eye contact with me. I was like, all right. But the boomers, they told their grandchildren that story, and they told, like, their church groups that fucking story. I was on Facebook for a bit because apparently some of the boomers were taking sneaky pictures of me, and they put on their face like, "Look at this fucking shit, bro."
Wow.
Yeah.
Because that's the
But,
the first time I saw it, I was like, dude, I wish I had that confidence. Oh my
Dude.
God, I would buckle.
That video got big in Japan for a while too. It's like a lot of, like,
Japan?
Japanese, yeah, like a lot of Japanese people trying to, like, oh, like, I don't know what the fuck you're saying, because they're all like on, like, little comment section. I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're saying, guy, and that's pretty fun. But yeah, but the thing is, like, here, like, I know, like, because, like, I'm kind of tied to my dad now in the prop business. He probably loses fucking shit. Like, what are you doing? Memes.
You're shaming the family. Stop
You
it.
shame family. Dishonor on family.
Get out of the house before I sick real rippery on you.
But the thing is, like, me doing that challenge, it didn't bother me at all. I was like, man, who gives a shit? Like, because me, I have showered with naked dudes in the army. I don't give a fuck about people seeing the maid outfit. You know, it doesn't matter to me. I've had to wake up the dudes fucking jorking their meat on the bunk above me, like, dude, fucking quit. Punch ball on the mattress. Like, it just doesn't bother you anymore. You spend a year in the military, at least a year, a lot of shit is not gonna bother you. You find your first dead body, this shit's not gonna fucking bother you, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was in the Navy, and trust me, boot camp, same experience. Like you hear the dude on the bunk above you just, jorking his shit like crazy style, and I'm like, I'm just like,
Punch the
so
mattress.
can you not at least make sure I'm out of the splash zone?
You like wake up like, God damn it. It'd rock you awake, yeah. Pretty
But
funny.
Johnson, stop touching your Johnson. I'm going to sleep.
Put your fucking dick away, bro.
I still remember one time I was in the Navy. When you're in boot camp, you do this thing called roving watch, where you basically stay up late for no reason and you have to patrol the compartment. Nothing weird is happening. Nothing weird is going to happen because you know where everybody is, in the rack or in the bathroom. That's it. Nobody can come and go unless they have keys, and we don't have keys. My roving watch partner, he all of a sudden just calls me over, and he's just like, "Deej." I go over there. We hear some dude in the bathroom stall just packing his shit. And we were dead silent. He just keeps it going. So all of a sudden, my partner just goes, Man, I wish I could beat off right now. Dude stops, takes a beat pause, picks up right where he left off, and went even faster while we're standing outside. I'm like, get the fuck back to your fucking rack, dude. What the hell? Let's go. Beat it.
Stop
Must have
speed
been
jerking and
close.
go to fuck to bed.
Must have like interrupted him right at the end. It's like,
You
man,
threw up my
go finish
groove,
up.
man.
Oh well.
But no, you said like fucking confidence. It's not confidence. It's just lack of fuck to give. Because like after a while, like I've lived a pretty. This isn't me trying to like horn toot, but I've lived a pretty rough life, and not a lot bothers me anymore. Have to do like a lot of guard stuff, a lot of bodyguard stuff, a lot of PI stuff, a lot of bouncer stuff. You just don't give a shit anymore. Like once you see a girl once you see a girl who's drunk try and pee in a beer bottle, not a lot really phases you from that point on, dude. It's like, like I was a guy they called because I had a really strong stomach. So when they get a call, hey, we think there's a hoarder house here, and the cops can't get here in time. Would you mind breaching? Like, okay, because I could pick locks, so I can get to the one lock pick set, and I pick the lock out. The people behind me from the city, they're called a certain name. I can't remember. They're like some kind of like care or like there's some weird name for it. Like they watch after like the mentally ill, and like do like health and welfare checks. Pick the lock, doodle, open the door up, and like the smell hits you first, and like your shoes go on the fucking carpet, dude. It's fucking crazy. After that, not a lot phases you. You see like all the the dead cats are stacked up in the corner because my favorite one was a lady died in her bed, and I guess before that she was just collecting cats, and when they die, she just put them in the corner, make a little stack of cats. There's like 15 cat corpses stacked in
tower dead cats.
And like they're like mummified, right? Because like the fur was still stuck to them, and I guess they died and it's dried out in the house. And when she found them, she goes, "All right, I guess I put on the cat stack," and then she just started stacking the cats up. It was so funny.
What the fuck?
That's
like
crazy.
like it's not funny, but like to me it's funny because I kind of went huh, when I saw it. Mind you, when I said that, the gal behind me's fucking puking up on the carpet as the smell hit her. She's like, this gal was like fresh out of college, she's gonna do the world good and watch after the mentally ill, and she hit that fucking house, dude. And I remember she ate a McDonald's McGriddle because I could see it.
No.
Oh no!
Off to a terrible start.
I know. And I was like, first time, and I'm sitting there like my arms are crossed, my radio's going off, and I'm just standing like, you get used to it, and walk off in the fucking house. Oh my gosh, that
I'm
job
gonna
sucked,
change
dude.
the world for the better. Just collapses.
God, dude, you would not want to collapse on that floor, dude. Like it's like
No.
I've
sticks to
been
your
in a
boots.
house like that before. I even wanted to burn my shoes.
Well, it's why
Dude, I
it's
got
why
a
I managed
skin
to make
infection from a place like that.
Yeah, and it's why I kind of tap onto those experiences and make people really uncomfortable in like especially on fucking on Emily Braun's. Dudes were not prepared for my writing. They're like, I remember some guy he said I was dry heaving at work while listening to your fucking story. I was like, yes, excellent, just as planned.
Die for me, yes.
I like that you're suffering to words, yes, and it's part of the fun, you know.
Actually, you did almost kill me with one of your books. Because I
What
was
was that?
driving during the Brokeback Mountain joke and drove on green, and the whole car swerved a little bit. I got too tired in the dirt.
They're just cowboys, right? Like
Cowboys, right?
I was laughing
Oh,
so
that's
fucking
oh,
hard, the
boy.
wheel cut a little bit, and then there's just a cloud of dirt shot off the right side of my fucking car.
Yeah, that was pretty fun to write. That's right. I was like, I thought that was about cowboys. Well, certainly had cowboys in it. I had to do research on that show because I realized, like, hold on, how does the movie start? So I had to like get a bootleg Indian copy of the fucking movie. I'm watching like, what? Because I didn't realize that's what the movie was about. I was like, that's how it starts. Because apparently the gay sex is front loaded. Not the fucking movie.
Front-loaded is
I was
the
like,
way to
I was like,
say that
it's
for
that
sure.
fast? Whoa! Like, I was like, it's that fast? Wow. So I was trying to like figure out how the movie went because there's a certain scene in the book where I got to describe like how the boys are cuddling or some shit, and I was like, because I like to be accurate in what I do. So like, let's make sure it's beat for beat of the gay sex in the cowboy movie.
No, that's respect. When you have a bit, you commit to it 100%. That is the best way to do things, in my opinion.
I do try. Like he's like, maybe he's cold. Oh, he's hugging him from behind. I think that's cuddling. I don't think they're cuddling. Right?
He has a boner.
It's so funny too because I remember when that movie hit theaters, and so many people I knew thought they were going to go see a Western and came out of the theater within 20-30 minutes because they're just like, what was that?
Wait a
They
minute.
just
This
see
is
a
the
Western.
Western's full of gay sex.
We came out changed,
Exactly.
man.
Dog, it was so funny. I remember aunts, uncles, cousins just fucking mortified. And then there was one who was like completely unfazed. And I'm like, that's suspicious. But you know what? I'm just not going to say anything about it.
Like, he's like, I thought it was fine. It was fine. It was okay. I was wrong with it. It was fun to me.
Good
I
movie.
saw
Why you guys
nothing
being so
wrong with
weird
it.
about it? Yeah, of course you do.
Dude,
Frankly, it's
I
the cinema.
still have never seen that fucking movie. A part of me at this point just refuses to because I love Heath Ledger so much, and the fact that he's dead still hurts me.
It was really weird watching your favorite Joker character get fucking butt plugged by a guy wearing a cowboy hat in a tent in the fucking Wyoming wilderness. I was like, that's,
He was having a
Yeah,
good
Joker
time.
and Prince of Persia are fucking in the fucking mountains.
It's even worse to know
Crazy.
that Heath Ledger was a fucking method actor, and he probably really got into that role.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh yeah, so Jake Gyllenhaal
You're
actually
just
gave him
piling on
boners.
this.
I don't want to think about that. That makes me sad.
Well, ruined that for everybody just now. Hopefully,
I'm having a
Thanks,
great time.
bro.
you're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
You have to fuck me. I don't want it. You have to for the movie.
Okay.
pussy!
Okay.
Now put it in my ass and be a man.
Give him fucking trauma.
So
Another classic case
So-
of excellent cinema. You're
well, the
welcome.
thing is, like, I love hearing this kind of stories. How like the people see this one scene in the book and they swear off the road and almost crash. Or one guy, I got an email how he was howling in his fucking office and he like scared his fucking coworkers over a scene. Like I like being able to make people feel emotions or feel humor or feel fear with just words. It's kind of a like a feather cap moment. Like people like a lot of guys saying, "I hate how you write sex scenes." Like, why? I don't like it. Like, why? Because sometimes like I was like, doodle. My proofreader Franner says you gotta tone it back. She has said stop. She said we retcon entire chapters. Like, nope, you gotta tone it back. Nope, tone it back. Like, this is fine. Nope, tone it back. And she'll have you rewrite like 4 paragraphs until it meets like standards. It's pretty funny.
You were naughty
Like
here.
the,
I need to redo it.
Yeah, well, the one scene in Emily Braun's book 2 where they're in the where they're in the truck, or book 1, book 2. There's book 2, but like
Book
her and
2.
Agalok are in the truck, right? And that scene was fucking visceral, and she's like, "You can't
Oh,
do
God.
this." I was like, "What?" She goes, "You can't do this. Rewrite." I'm like, "It's just fine. What are you talking about?"
There's
I
a
wish I still
quote
had
from
access to the-
Emily Bronze that still gets said in this Discord like every
What?
other day. Next time you want to hold each other like bowling balls, we say that to each other pretty fucking constantly.
Nice. Excellent quote to say, I must say. That's one to hold it like fucking bowling balls. Because 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. Down the gutter ball you go.
It's become a threat in Arc Raiders 2 now. Get out of here, or
That's-
I'll grab you like a fucking bowling ball.
Bowling ball. See, that's what every writer wants to hear. One phrase that just sticks in their mind, like, yes, excellent, very good. Because every writer, every movie guy, like my dad said that yesterday, all of them want to be quoted. People want to have that one
Mhm.
line where people quote your line because you realize I wrote a line so good, it's locked in someone's mental dogma, and that's what every writer wants to have. Like me, I'll quote movie lines so like as like regular speaking terms, and that's like it's what every writer wants. But like, it's funny because I'll read like a fucking bowling ball. Like, yes, excellent. I'm being quoted. It's like, into the spank bank it goes.
Well,
That's that's fun.
I think that's part of the creative process with any kind of writing, whether it's music, literature, whatever you're doing. You want people to have that connection to it because everybody read The Great Gatsby in high school. Nobody fucking likes it, but everybody read it.
Yeah.
Are you going to live in a
Can you
place called
quote it?
Egg?
No.
No. What's
That's
it,
all I
Deej?
took away from it. That's all I took away from it. How do you live in a place called Egg? East and West Egg. That place sounds boring as fuck.
Okay.
Must be quite
Okay.
straggling.
I don't know what to make of that.
I don't either.
The point I was
That-
trying to
that-
make is
Make an
people will
omelet,
read a
I guess.
Spider-Man
Shit.
comic, and that's a personality for the rest of their life because it connected to them. But
Yeah.
that shows when you're really making that when you really have that ability to have the audience be a part of whatever it is. And we don't get much of that here. It does happen. We'll go out or a couple of times, despite being a VTuber, I get recognized in public because of my voice, and I'm just like, "Fuck, that was weird feeling." A little scared. I'm a shy person. Fuck off.
Aren't you Pleasure Cat 69? No, I don't know who that is.
Shut up.
That would be more normal. People point at me. You're that fucking goblin. And I'm like, holy shit.
You're that fucking goblin. Like, what's funny is that I'll have guys see me IRL and they'll get a message on Discord. I saw you so like, why didn't you say hi? I was scared. I was like, what?
Is it that
Apparently-
impressive face?
No, well, it's my resting bastard face, I guess. Just like people like he looks angry. Like I'm just fucking reading the news. Like I have this resting fucking bitch face. People like I saw you at Target. I want to say hi, but you look pretty angry. I was like I was just tired, brother. Because like I've had a few times where I've like guys would like look at me, look back, and they're like what? And I'll yell at like nothing. They'll run off. It turns out it's my fans trying to like get psyched up to go talk to me. I'm like what are you looking at? Like oh, don't fucking run off. And a few guys in Wichita, they said, "Hey, are you GuardBro?" Like, yeah, I'm a GuardBro. You want a beer? Like, yeah. And there's one guy who he was trying to like punk me or some shit, or try and get like stuff for a Reddit post, but like I bought him a beer and we talked, and it completely turned his fucking opinion on. I mean, he's actually a pretty nice guy. And I was like, "Yeah, you want a beer?" Like, he was, "Yeah." All right. So we had like 5 beers together. We were talking about like movies and shit. It's pretty fun. But like, I feel bad when like some guy's like doing this. I'm like, what the fuck are you looking at? Because like I'm pretty combative IRL. Like, why the fuck you staring at me, boy? It's like oh, run off. Because like I usually get targeted by like this assholes because like due to my car situation, my truck fucking exploded. I drive one of the fleet. I drive one of the fleet cars, which is a cop car. So like in this current time frame, like, are you ICE? I'm like, are you a fucking retard? That kind of shit in public. So I get kind of
If you were in a
combative.
crowd, Vic, I would call you ICE just for the comedy of it.
I am in a blacked out Tahoe with a fucking push bar and it's a literal cop car. People are like,
You're either
"Oh, are
ICE
you
or a
ICE,
bounty hunter.
dude?" Yeah, and I'm like, I'm just buying fucking ham, dude. Leave me alone. So I've gotten kind of angry over the last year or so to all this bullshit, but like, I do feel bad about it. Like, I liked how I went to a Tsunami Con or Tsunami down in Texas, and a lot of the guys met me down there. A lot of the old fans, and they were like, "I thought you'd be taller," and I was like, "You motherfucker!" Like, I'm fucking 6 foot. Wait for me, and I'm still kind of mad about that fucking con. So I might not go back to Tsunami Con again because I went to do a panel there about writing, right? And my panel time was like 12 in the morning. I was like, what the fuck? Like 0 hours of my fucking panel time. Meanwhile, the guy talking about how what was that Goober's fucking panel called? Like an ode to Moe or like loving Moe or like how like this guy had like a panel. The guy had an hour to talk about how he loves little like he was obsessing over a Lucky Star character and how he said it's completely fine to love this one character and how cute she is and how he's not a pedophile. It's completely normal. I was like, look at my guys, like what the fuck? And like, is me and some of my players and some of my fans were trying to like play like cringe chicken on who can stay the longest in the guy's panel. But that guy got like a 2 o'clock slot, and I got like a fucking 0 slot. So I got kind of burnt out from that. say the
God
least.
damn.
That is very weird. Holy shit! I
Yeah.
thought it was
'Cause-
cringe having nothing but hell of a boss panels at our con. It's odd, to say the least.
Like all the panels were hell of a boss panels.
Yeah,
Hell of a boss. What's the other one? Has been
Has Been
Hotel.
Has Been Hotel.
That's like 2/3 of the panels around here.
and it was a
I
bunch of
still
voice
haven't
actors,
seen that.
right? Yeah, fucking.
The voice actors did come through, which was a nice touch, but a lot of it was fan driven. And then there was like the Has Been burlesque show, which crazy behavior. I'm not going to that.
I still
Has
have yet to
been
see either of those
burlesque
shows.
show.
Yes.
I will say this: the YouTube series of Elva Boss, because apparently there's a Amazon one now, and I'm not giving that a look. But YouTube series is pretty good. I liked it. It was funny.
I don't mind the series. I just don't think it should be 2/3 of what's the programming at the
Oh yeah,
con.
no, it shouldn't have that much. There could be another slot for someone else there. You get one slot, I think it would be nice, and give the other slots to people that want to, be there for a slot.
What were their panels about? Just like the series, or like certain characters, or
There was a majority of it was fan panels that were either doing game shows about the series or doing like fanfic panels about the series or cosplay ones. And then there was a couple of official ones where it was like the voice actors doing proper panels, doing the meet and greet kind of shit. And then there was that weird like 18 and up burlesque tea party. I don't know what the fuck that one was. I should clear that shit.
is it me,
That-
or are those fan bases like the most degenerate fan base is going to be either Has Been Hotel or like fucking Hell the Boss?
Oh, 100%. They're
100%.
wild motherfuckers.
Yeah.
See, that's
like,
what I
I
hate
met-
about.
Go ahead. No, you good. You go.
That's what I hate about some of those shows, especially like Has Been Hotel. I'm certain the show is probably fantastic. I'm not going to watch it, but it's just the fact that now, because of how popular and mainstream it is, everybody is milking its success to where it just bleeds through into every single facet of nerd culture. Like if I see one more cosplay, one more short, or one more TikTok reel of people pretending to be like has-been characters, I'm going to vomit. It's everywhere.
It feels like the Homestuck fans attach themselves to it, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
After they
Yeah.
were blacklisted from all cons.
Well, they're just kind of fucking insufferable. So they're able to chat from Flair.
more. They got blacklisted from all cons on the West Coast.
Really?
Yeah, there was a
Why?
huge fight, and oh man, I'm trying to remember the specifics, but it turned into a brawl. A couple people got hit with several improvised weapons, and a bunch of people ended up in the ICU.
It
was a whole
what?
thing.
What was this? What
Weapons.
fandom?
Homestuck.
Oh.
Yeah. So there was a whole
They
thing
shall
here.
never touch grass ever.
It's not like super enforced anymore, but you'll only see like 5 or 6 of them at a time. Like it used to be en masse.
They've all changed over to Has Been Hotel stuff now because they can wear their fucking horns and they can paint their skin red, or it's kind of like the new de jour. There's a lot of people who will fan base hop back and forth when it fits their particular aesthetic.
Oh no!
But like Has Been, like I thought the series is okay. I thought this is it's a YouTube series, and I'm like, well, look at Visipop not sell her soul out completely to Hollywood and fuck over her fucking VAs. But like then it got like the fan base started getting really weird, and like the story started getting convoluted, and now it's like I am a nitpick on writing, and I can tell when writing changes from good to shit, and the writing went to shit.
Yeah.
Wouldn't doubt it.
And like, just like a DJ was saying, if I have, especially being in the furry fandom, if I see another Luna art piece or just another cosplay or whatever, I'm gonna lose it. Dude, Luna and fucking Wolf from Puss in Boots, I can't stand it anymore. It's been years.
Death grip, eh?
Just years. Pick another character.
And I'm sure. Well, and I'm sure they say "I am death" straight up every fucking time. Like, oh, good quote.
Oh my god.
It's
Very
like,
original. Very.
to be fair, he was a very good character in Puss in
It
Boots,
was a good
but
one,
like,
but that was years ago, and there's still
yeah,
art pieces
Move
coming out
on.
with them. I'm like, guys, please. come up with another, like, either pick another character or come up with something different, because this is ridiculous at this point.
Well, it's one of those
Like
things
you're
where
bleeding shit
like
dry.
I could spend months creating waifus and doing art of them, but it's not mainstream. They want the mainstream recognition of I'm cosplaying Luna because everyone knows who fucking Luna is. But like if I ever see a cosplay of Embridit, I want to fucking cum my pants like at this on site because
Write it down,
because
boys.
I saw like it's one of those things where like if I see like a Mary Des cosplayer or a Emily Bronze cosplayer, like I fucking finally made it. Because so far I don't have any cosplayers. I have guys who wear Veil Rider gear, but that's like basically you're basically LARPing with fucking like Vietnam gear on.
Nerds are LARPing.
It's kind of
LARPers.
I find it funny because whenever I am approaching and meeting new people in the fandom, I always say like, "Oh yeah, I'm a video editor," and they're like, "Oh yeah, what do you do?" And I'm like, "Well, I edit my own stuff, but I also edit for this guy named GuardBro." And he's mostly, the majority right now is this new series called Dropout Green. I think you'd like it. You should check it out. Here's a link. And maybe one day we'll get a cosplay of one of your characters if I keep this shit up.
I think so. I think at the rate you're growing, we're gonna not just see the characters, we're gonna see the armor soon. I think that's a realistic thing that's gonna be right around the corner.
Dude, imagine.
What do you mean?
Like the
Full
art.
3D printed drop pod armor.
Oh yeah,
Copy.
that'd be
Yeah,
sick.
that'd be cool. Not gonna lie.
I would imagine walking into your local con to see Heavy Onslaught. That would be fucking epic.
I'd be like, you like I probably chase him. You come here, like, oh shit, get back over here. We're taking a selfie. Big GuardBro chased me for like 300 feet, bro. You wouldn't stop running. You're sweating the entire time. Like I tell folks, like one guy said, can I do X? Yeah, go ahead. You know, a lot of guys ask, can I make it like an emblem? Like, yeah, go right ahead. Don't give a fuck. Like one guy asked, I forget what he asked, but like it's something like, can I make an emblem? I'm like, yeah, go ahead. Like it's to me, this whole thing is not about getting rich because I'll probably never be rich. I've already made my peace with. I've told myself, you'll never be in Mars of Nobles. You'll never be in a movie. You'll never be in a cartoon. So I'm kind of doing this for like the love of the game at this point. So like the whole for me, my fan base keeps me going because that's what kind of makes me want to keep writing, to take people on an adventure. So when people ask like, can I like make your emblem out of like, I don't know, like anodized steel? Like, yeah, go ahead. Or can I do like people were afraid to ask if they could do like fan fiction in DPG. Like, I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. It's a fucking universe. Do your own story on some other planet. Like in the Milky Way alone, there's like fucking 60 bajillion planets. Like, just fucking pick one of those, man. Write a short story. I don't give a fuck. The only time that fan fiction ever went wrong was with this fucking deranged dude who wrote fucking Veil Rider fan fiction. That's the only time it's ever gone bad. But like being where I am and only having one bad fanfic writer, that's pretty good rate so far, I think, in terms of raw numbers.
And I think that's still really cool that you have fans that reach out and be like, "Hey, are you cool if I do this with your emblem?" That's I think that's fucking baller.
That was pretty cool, yeah. And like they'll mail me shit like I made you this. It's like a 3-inch copper roundel of like the velvet. Like, that's cool, thanks. And I'll get like random mail of like what is it even around here? Like well, not random, but like the guy who does the whose name is fucking avoiding me. Hold on, I gotta make sure I get his name right. Sig, like Sig made the mugs of my cat thing.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, hell yeah.
And then my players made a handmade D20 patch of my cat avatar.
Oh, that's sick. I like that.
That's what's up.
Now, what's crazy is happening. Like, oh, is that like your persona? No, I'm just a cat. Like,
It's just a cat.
When me and Rye were still friends, she made this little icon. She used a website, made this little icon for me. I tend to hang on to things that made by either past or previous friends. So it's kind of like, you know what, this is fine. And people find it charming that this giant hairy caveman's avatar is a fucking like cat on Discord. So I can't skip it. You know, is it your persona? It's a cat.
You're talking to a guy who's 6'6" and like brolic in real life, and I beat dainty cat girls on the internet just because I'm a cringe lord and I find it funny.
Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you. Also, speaking of, I mentioned earlier, the last time I was on VR chat, I got invited to a fucking strip club, and that was pretty fun to watch.
That was a
That was
huge
interesting,
thing
to say the least.
back then
Oh,
for a while.
Hopefully Kermit wasn't there.
Hopefully Kermit wasn't there.
Kermit.
There is a person who has a super well-rigged Kermit the Frog avatar that is
Oh.
stacked, and they are a
Oh.
professional stripper in VR chat.
Remember him?
No. Well, the last time I was there, a gal was trying to teach another gal how to like fucking pole dance, and like I remember the sound of her thighs like she fucked up something. She went scream down the pole, and I was a fucking like leopard gecko, and I'm howling in laughter. And she got pissed at me, and I got banned from the server because it was like scream. And she went like I could tell she was fat because her ass went on her mic. I was like, started laughing. But yeah, fun times.
Oh,
And
shit.
nowadays it's VR
So-
raves, not strip clubs.
Mhm.
VR raves.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, I still stumble upon those rave
There
worlds.
are clubs because VR chat introduced like this thing
Clubs.
called like clubs or groups that you can represent,
Mm.
and some of these are literally just for raves, and they set up a whole system. It's like, hey, ping everyone that's in the group. We have a new private world, and it's just a whole rave, and we have a VR like 2 VR DJs gonna do like 2 sets. I'm like, okay. Never will go to
I am
one
not
because
going
that
outside.
one
I am not talking to people. I'm going to a VR rave.
I'll never go to one because I think my PC would scream at me. But also, that just sounds like sensory overload in a VR headset.
This
For sure.
goes back to what we spoke about earlier with the whole like even VR chat. Even though we're using it right now, VR chat has ruined like fucking social culture where you could actually just go to a rave or go to a party. I used to rave all the time. And now the fact that you don't have to leave your house to get the same experience, come on.
It's
At least
not
go
the
to a
same.
dance.
It's
I've
not
been.
the same.
It is not the same.
Like I will
No.
give VR chat this. It has made me come out of my shell a little more. So now in real life, I don't give a fuck anymore. I can talk to people and make friends. I did it all the time now when I was at work, out working and stuff. Before we started this whole YouTube content stuff, you remember, I didn't really talk that much, and I was a pretty closed off dude.
Now it's hey, fuck you. I'm so happy you're back.
Yeah, basically.
Now he's in traffic yelling, "Out of the way, Torta!" You wouldn't do that, folks. That was a bit.
Although just a real quick, fellas, I'm looking at the time and how long we've probably been going for. We probably do need to start closing out.
Okay, well, how about with this? I'm going to hit you with a question guard, and then we'll end it off right after that. And this is a great closer. So, is there any future projects or maybe even plans of future projects for like either your channel or like maybe think something you want to do with your books? Is there anything that you can say right now that you know is not under wraps?
Roll the rink. Sorry.
So again, I don't like keeping secrets. The Veil Rider Kids book should be done this year. I'm going to be paying a few artists to do. I'm looking into doing like like some people want like a fucking female character calendar or some shit. So I'm looking at doing one of those. And then as for other projects, not really. When Eggplant gets done with the kids book, I'm going to try and get her on board to do a Veil Rider comic of some kind, and that should hopefully pull in a few more eyeballs. People like comics.
Oh
you
yeah.
know?
Oh yeah.
But besides that, I'm waiting on the Honey Feed novel contest to end. If I happen to place high on that, I'll let people know. And I'm currently how many chapters in on the 5th Veil Rider book? 1 second here. I'm currently 3 chapters in on the 5th Veil Rider book called Freedom Through Service, which is going to follow so basically I went on, I did a randomized race check on which, and I got a fucking with Gigma, which is a bat race people. So the 5th book is going to follow a bat boy through his travels through the Veil Rider military service. Besides that, nothing really of note to come from me. I'm just doing my thing, writing stories, writing books, making free audio books, and trying to not get found in a fursuit sometime out of desperation.
Hey, I was to say, I look forward to editing it.
Please pay me money.
Hey,
It-
just saying, don't have a job.
Now, on that note, ladies and germs, it is outro time. We made it to the end of this episode of the No Skill Podcast. Once again, we're going to take it around the table and get some final closing thoughts and statements from the fellas, starting with Mando down there on the end.
I don't got much over here.
That long.
That long was.
No, I'm good.
Fair enough. Going down the bench is Mikey.
Oh shit! As always, boys, it's been a lot of fun. Sorry, my voice is cutting out. Honestly, I couldn't think of any other way I'd rather spend this. Is it Thursday? I don't even know what day it is. The medication's really
always
kicking
day.
in right now.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah, I couldn't think of any other way I'd want to spend this. It's been fun. Guard, it's always fun to hang out and spend a while. So always good to
Oh,
see
yeah.
you again. Look forward to the next episode of Not Furries in Space. That's going to be a blast.
It's aliens.
One thing I thought I want to leave the audience with, because fuck them, this will keep them up at night. What's wrong with the man who eats a burrito down the side, not top to bottom, and then scoops out the insides with his hands? Because I did see that today, and I was going to bring it up, but now they just have to wonder and run that scenario through their heads.
That's
You
going
don't
to
eat
hurt
your-
me
What the fuck, bro?
You don't eat your burritos ass first?
No. I watched a grown man lay it down on its side, eat the top off, and then start scooping out the insides.
That's
Oh, he doesn't want the tortilla filling.
Don't get a fucking
How-
burrito.
Don't get
How
a
hard to
fucking
stare?
burrito.
I had to get out of there because he was threatened with violence by some of the other Hispanic coworkers.
what you doing, man? She.
No, it was, what the fuck are you doing? I'll fuck you up. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
But yeah, leave the audience with that. I'll just cut to the next person.
Then for me, first off, Guard, thank you for hanging out with us. It's been forever since the last time, and honestly, I just want to first off say a quick thank you, because I remember the last time you uploaded your episode of Downrange that we were on. We had just broken maybe like I think 350 subscribers. You aired that, and we dropped, and then we popped off the past 500 in less than 24 hours.
Nice.
That was insane.
You posted it and we dropped about 5. Like, oh shit! I'm sorry.
Not dropped, it popped off. I'm sorry. I blame the White Claw.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
And it was at that moment I'm like, dude, we can do this. This is fucking awesome. So again, thank you for that. And again, one last time, thank you for your service, and thank you for hanging out with us.
No problem.
And now down to your editor, Dravo.
If anything, I just look forward to working with you, continuing our little partnership we got going. Because not only is it very entertaining, like this has been probably the most entertaining editing job I've had so far. But because let's be honest, I'm at this point hooked on the books too. Shit. But and I think that's really just makes me even want it to make it better, because I was like go over every voice line. I'm like, okay, which one's the best one? I gotta make this good.
Yeah. Which
But-
one hits?
But I look forward to working with you even more. I mean, hell, I'm even looking forward to any future books you come out and be like, hey, here you go. I'm slapping on your desk.
Yeah. Well, remember, he usually gets a bunch of like fucking 2 a.m. New book, my lord. Fucking link pops up.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
pops his DM. New book, my lord.
And now lastly, down to you, GuardBro. Thoughts, final statements, and also let the people down below know where they can find you.
You can find me on Twitch at a particular link. So you find me on Twitch in GuardBro's Field Desk. We stream every Sunday the Veil Rider TTRPG game. You can find me on Twitter at GuardTM. I really need to get that changed, something less ridiculous. And you can find my free audiobooks on YouTube at GuardBro's Field Desk. And more or less, we try to have a video every week, and we're still growing, and lots of aliens with fur to come. I should have rephrased that better. I don't know. We're in it.
Oh,
No, it makes sense. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for hanging out with us on this episode of the No Skill Podcast, and we will see all of you in the next one.